Uh-oh, looks like the meth is kicking in.
Hey, Rain, what are we gonna do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Your love is what I need.
Okay, Leave it up to me to fuck up on the first right away on stream. Welcome in everybody. Bitches. Rain, thank you for having my back. I appreciate it. I'm about to open up this right now. Trying to take a sip. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm a bot today. What's up with the audio? I don't know. I didn't mess with anything today. Hold on. Everything looks the same. You sounded like a bot, bitch. Do I still sound like a bot? Oh, I still sound like a bot. So, I had to my computer updated today, and I'm wondering if that's what it is. Does that sound better? Wait. Okay, I fixed that. Oh yeah, it sounds like a wire isn't plugged in. Wait. No, I'm dying. Bro, stop. I'm good now. Perfect. Okay, perfect. I think it's the wire to my mic. I think I might have to get a new cord for it. I think it's just because it's been bent the way that it plugs in, and so I'm wondering if that's what it is. But first of all, welcome in everybody. We got Gunfighter, we got Benny, we got Rare, which I'm actually super excited because Rare is who we are interviewing. We got Clam Slamma, we got Anus, aka Rain, the other Rain, and we also got Rain the Brain. We got Talon, Persistent. How is everybody feeling? Happy Friday. Did everybody make it through the week okay? Happy? Are they like just happy that it's the weekend and that we're about to drink? Because I am. You're just thinking of cell taking. Yeah, the sounds always come off. Grumps. You missed it because there was like an echo earlier. That actually would sound cool. I'm feeling fine. You're feeling fine? Well, you're about to feel a whole lot better. I was gonna say something. So I think dicks are like huge. We are gonna be getting Rare into the interview. I'm super excited. This is the first. Oh, that's big. Like interview for the year. So I'm like super excited. I can't wait to get back into it. And I can't wait to see things like go on. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else. What else? Loophole. I don't know what that means. Oh no! Oh my god! So I don't know who was all here right at the beginning as soon as I went live. I don't know if you guys saw it, but so usually when I go live, what comes on is the starting stream, and I went live and I forgot I didn't have it on the starting stream, and it was on the just like chat and chill, like it was on here, and so. I had my mascara and everything like in my hand, like my eyelash curler, and I was just like and then anyway, that doesn't matter, that's lame. I'm just gonna shut up now. Let me get this out of the way. Jenna, thank you, Gunfighter, I appreciate that. I don't know what to say. Stop! I swear! Okay, I don't even say it that much, but ever since you guys started doing that, I feel like I say it more often, and it needs to be done. It needs to be done. But anyways, real quick before we get, because we got about 6 minutes and then we get to pull in Rare. So real quick, for all of you that are new here and have never been to a Friday open bar with Generonis, usually Fridays are interview nights. So on interview night, it said, wait, it is said on Wednesday like crazy? Oh yeah, on Wednesdays, yeah, definitely. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so for all of you that are new here, Fridays are for interview days. Usually most of the time, not all the time, but when we do have them, I have my special guests on here and I have a format of questions that I ask them. Also, chat is able to ask questions as well, and I'm on the wrong thing. Give me a second. Okay, I fixed that. But yeah, so chat is able to ask questions as well. It doesn't just have to be for Rare, it can be for me as well, or it can be for both of us, and that's totally fine. I do ask, if you do have a question, please make sure to highlight it or I will miss it, just because sometimes chat can go it goes off, which isn't a bad thing. That's awesome, but I hate when I miss questions. And sometimes maybe if I don't ask it right away, maybe I'm just kind of waiting. So like, let's say if you have like a would you rather question, I wait because I actually have a section on my questions for would you rather. So I try to keep it like where when we get there, I can ask that question then. And sometimes you might just have to repeat it, which I really appreciate if you can do that for me. Or just if you keep just saying, or just tell Gunfire to be like, hey, this bitch ain't answering my question. And then Gunfire is gonna go in there and be like, oh, like she puts it like in all caps and be like, answer the motherfucking question. So there's that. But yeah, so also please be respectful to the guest. Please be respectful to the guest. This isn't usually Monday through Thursday where we get like crazy. And yeah, and that's all that I really ask. Because I'm gonna be, oh, okay, I got you, Benny. I appreciate you being here when you can. Nah, fuck shut up, Rare. Shut up, Rare. Other than that, I really don't have any other questions. Other than that, I really don't have any other announcements. I don't know, is there any questions? I've never asked that before. Is there any questions? You're a bitch, you gave me a bit of warning. Yeah, I'm always called, that's okay. She always calls me a bitch, so it's fine. I'm super excited. Today we get drunk. I have my, as Rare put it, my twisted teas. I don't know how he said it. He was like, I'm gonna get drunk on twisted teas. Like he did it. I was like, what's wrong with twisted teas? So while telling her guests to shut up, listen. What's a Generoni stream? I don't know, Rain. Where's Chapo? Chapo is with the babysitter, aka upstairs. If you must know. But yeah. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, guys, real quick. You really need to fix your mic where you can whine louder without it cutting. Actually, I might be able to do that right now. How about that? Is that better? Do I sound okay? Jazzy! Welcome in, Jazzy. How are you, beautiful? Did everything come together in December? Because I know you had a deadline at the end of the month. Did everything come together like you needed it or like you wanted it to? What's it called? Okay, I sound fine. Okay, I think I was able to fix it now to where I can be a little bit louder. Yeah, so we should be okay on that. But yeah. Not me seeing stuff. Not me seeing a light. Yes, everything is perfect. I'm so happy to hear that, Jazzy. I'm so happy. Happy New Year. I hope your New Year's was good. But I'm so glad to hear that because I know you were like really stressed out about everything, but I'm so happy that it came out together perfect. I'm feeling good. We're interview here in a couple minutes. I'm about to pull in my special guest. I'm feeling good. I'm about to get drunk, and you know what happens when we get drunk in here? We're gonna be sucking dicks, licking assholes. So you know what it is, and I'm talking about my shot glass. So yeah, so I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. I was gonna the holiday star. Ooh, okay. So I bet that was a good time. I can see that being a good time. Oh yeah. Oh god. First W dick suck. For real, W dick suck. Like in a Denny, not in a Denny's bathroom. We're more classy than that. But alright, guys. I'm gonna start getting Discord up. I'm about to call in Rare. Rare, let me know when you're ready. And if you need 5 more minutes of anything, I got you. I'll give you your 5 minutes. Trust me, there is no rush. Unless you're me, then I'm rushing. I'm always rushing. Let me see. Titties. Yeah, we're gonna suck on titties too. You gotta lick the nips. You gotta lick. Ooh, okay. You gotta lick it. You got like that to the nipples, and then you just gotta bite gently, not too hard, unless they like it hard. But you just gotta, and then bite a little bit, and then just I don't know what it or blow on them. Just blow. Get those hard. I don't know. You're waiting on me? All right, perfect. Let me get the headset on. I'm about to call you here soon. Okay. This guy, not me looking like that guy from the Rascal when he has his hair like that. Alright, we're gonna get Rare in here. Take a sip, bitches.
This is a fucking cat lady white bitch.
Real quick. Alright, I'm calling. Rare, welcome in.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Zeus. I got you.
Zeus? That's who we're really interviewing, is Zeus.
Go lay down. See, I'm not like you. I actually keep my dog.
Alright, well hold on before this gets guys, please welcome in Rare. He's super cool, he's very chill, and he's super funny. He's very honest too. I'm gonna say that right now. I'll say that right now. But Rare, before we get started into the interview, can you please introduce yourself to chat?
Put me on the spot right from the get-go. I'm RareParzival. Name's Brett. I'm from Mississippi, but I do in real life heavy haul trucking and everything over here in Texas, mainly right now. But we do work everywhere around the United States. I have 4 kids. One's on the way that's due in early March. I mean, anything else, y'all just ask. I'm not good at explaining everything. Documenting myself, I guess.
Awesome. You know what's crazy is I just found out today that you were expecting a kid. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that until today. No, you're good.
Number 5. I'm done after that.
You're done after that. Alright, so Rare, what did you do before streaming?
Before streaming, it was right before COVID. I started in 2020, but before that, I was working at a frac sand plant for a couple years as a supervisor out there. I worked my way up to a supervisor, but did that and then been operating equipment and all that before I did that. And I've always been into gaming. Got into streaming, doing gaming in 2020, and then took a break. And then here we are now doing a little bit of gaming and heavy hauling mostly.
So how did you find out about streaming? Like, is it like somebody that you were watching, or was it somebody that you knew that kind of introduced you to it?
It was actually one of the guys that trained me at the sand plant. He was watching Twitch while we were working and stuff because it was pretty laid back, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I didn't even know it was a thing, watching people play games and learn how to do certain things in Call of Duty and glitches and stuff, and that's how I got introduced into it.
Okay, nice. That's pretty cool. So I was gonna say, so then what made you want to go do it?
What made me want to do it is before I was really bad with communication and making friends and everything, and it put a challenge to me to try and interact with people and better my social skills and everything like that. And then on top of it, make friends that like the same things that I do, because where I'm from, there's not a lot of people that play video games or play the specific games that I'm into or anything like that. So I was able to find like-minded people and be able to play games with friends and everything like that.
Oh, okay, that's nice. That's super cool. So I was gonna say with that. So something that I've talked about before in the past is meeting people on Twitch, and how like you can meet like a lot of cool people, but then sometimes you kind of just run into some people that almost like fuck it up for Twitch. Does that make sense?
100%. That's actually why I took a break for a while, is because it ran into a group of people that just did not get along with, and they kind of ruined it for me and put a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
But
so then
it's like finding a needle in a haystack, finding good people in the world in general, but also in Twitch.
Oh yeah, I think
be able to differentiate the good ones from the bad ones.
So then, because you took that break, what made you want to come back to Twitch? Because I've been there too, where I've found I used to actually be in a toxic community, but before, like when I had first started streaming, and there was a moment for me where I was like, man, I don't think I want to do this anymore, you know?
Oh, 100%. What made me want to get back into it is
Take a sip, bitch.
driving all day and everything.
Wine mixer.
It was it would get lonely and everything. I want to talk to my friends again, be more social, and start hanging out with everybody again. And then did it here and there on my phone before I started really getting into it. And I noticed that there was other people that's never seen what it is to be a trucker or to see the rest of the United States. And I was getting to meet some really cool people again, and it reminded me of how many good people are out there instead of people that's just out to get you.
Oh yeah.
So I started getting back into it pretty heavily with my laptop and everything else instead of just on my phone.
Oh yeah, I can see that. That's awesome though. Yeah, I feel like it. Yeah, like I said before, it is hard because like you can meet 5 people that are amazing, and then you have that one person come in, and you're just like, man, like I'm out.
It kills the whole mood and the whole dynamic of everything.
Oh yeah. And before we get into trucking, I do want to ask, what's the story behind your username?
It's actually, I could be a bit of a nerd in the movies and TV shows, games. It comes from the movie and the book Ready Player One, the main character, Parzival. But I couldn't find a username on Twitch that was just Parzival or anything, and just stuck Rare in front of it.
Okay, where'd you get Rare from?
Just trying different usernames to try to do something Parzival.
Okay.
Special on that part of it.
No, that's really cool. So what do you like about Ready Player One? Like, what do you like about it so much, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh no, not at all. I draw more from the book than I do the movie. The movie varies from the book quite a bit. The gist of it's the same. But he's kind of in the same position I was, Wade or Parzival, the main character, where he was using online gaming and everything to be more social. All of his friends were online and everything like that. I drew a lot of similarities to that characters to myself.
Oh wow. Okay, that's legit. I was gonna say, I think I didn't even know that was a book. I didn't even know that. So that's
There's
crazy.
actually 2 of them out. I believe they're making a second movie before too long.
Oh, okay. That would actually be really cool, because I remember, I haven't seen it in so long, but I remember I've only watched it once, and I remember it being a good movie. But that would be legit if they could make a second one. So, Rare, how would you describe your content to people that haven't seen it?
Very open. It varies from anywhere from extremely chill to extremely vulgar, and making fun of each other and everything like that, to having serious life discussions, to learning stuff, which people teach me stuff all the time because I'm just a dumbass that don't know anything with the education. So it's more me learning stuff than anything else. But I mean, it just kind of goes with the flow.
Yeah, I definitely would agree to that too, because yeah, when I come in, like today, when I came into stream, like you were just, you know, chilling, midnight was in there, you know, like anything could really happen. And I think that's what I actually really like about your stream. And you also make it very like comfortable, like room for conversation. Like you're willing to hear anything out on the table. So yeah, that's
it's all about
that's
being open-minded and being able to have a discussion with somebody, and that just being yourself, it will make other people feel comfortable. They don't feel like you're putting a front on, and that's what I try and strive to do every day, is just be myself and upfront and honest.
Oh yeah, 100%. So now, kind of moving into like the other part of your streaming, trucking and being out on the open road. What got you interested in that, and how long have you been doing it for?
I did it here and there a couple times early last year. Probably February or March. I mean, it was literally here and there, maybe once or twice a month. And then towards the later part of the summer, started doing it more regularly because I was able to have a better internet connection, even though it's still shitty. But like I was saying earlier, it was more of just finding my friends and being able to occupy my time during the day and everything like that, because it gets very lonely and boring when you're driving by yourself all day and just cursing out stupid ass drivers.
I know, I could definitely see that, because like I think the longest that I've driven is like 12 hours, and yeah, that just gets so boring on your own. So I can't even imagine, because you're like driving all day, and I'm just like, man, I don't know how he does it. Also, we owe a sip.
It's definitely hard. Oh,
cheers.
what's your twisted tea?
Leave my twisted tea alone. So I was gonna ask, what is like the craziest thing? Because you just said dealing with stupid people. What is like the craziest thing that you've seen on the road?
I've seen anywhere from wrecks where people, I'm pretty sure they've died on scene.
Oh shit.
And people fighting outside, road rage incidents, people pulling out in front of me, wrecks. I seen a methed out chick dancing and stripping at a gas station one day.
Stop.
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 I had to double check and make sure it wasn't Jenna, but
No. Stop. You better no. You better just nope.
no, it's hard to even count all the crazy stuff. Like just yesterday morning, I had to get up extremely early. Seen a lady hit a about 300-pound hog and
Oh shit.
car.
Oh fuck.
There's all kind of crazy stuff you see on the road.
I want to go back to the meth addict stripper. I want to go.
Why am I not?
So like, how long did you watch for? I'm very curious. How long did you like watch? And you were like, you were kind of like just.
I'm pretty sure I got a video of it because we were stopped at a stoplight and I just happened to look over to the gas station and she's over there just going to town, putting on a show.
That's crazy.
Remind me later and I'll try and see if I can find the video.
Okay, I'll remind you later. That is so crazy. I was gonna say, so what would you say? Okay, I have to ask because I'm so curious, because this has always been talked about. So speaking of stripper like meth heads, have you ran into lizard lots? Is that how you call them? Lot lizards? No, lot lizards.
I have not. I'm very shocked that I have not. I've been in some pretty sketchy areas, but I ain't ran into one.
Okay. Have you heard like any crazy stories about them?
Just your normal stories of being robbed and stuff like that. Nothing good.
They rob you?
They're really notorious. Oh yeah, they're really notorious. They'll go in and they'll rob you while you're in a truck and everything. Or they'll go in, you think you're all good, you go to pay them, and all of a sudden a dude comes up and they'll take all you, whatever you got in the truck.
That's crazy. So they're living it good. So I don't even feel bad anymore. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if they're living good, but their pimps living good.
Yeah. No, that's great. I didn't think they robbed. That's like,
Yeah, it's
that's
real
like
bad.
it's like a step up. No, so what would you say are the pros and cons? So you're the first person that I've met that streams like on the open road. And I was gonna ask, what would you say are like the pros and cons to doing that?
Pros are being able to connect with people and everything like that. You're showing other people a lifestyle that they may or may not want to get into if they're thinking about it, or they're learning about something they don't understand. If anything, like say if something happens in front of me, or if I get wrecked, I have video of it that I can use to help protect myself. I can also, let's see, try to think if there's any more pros I can think of at the moment. Negatives.
Like the
Frustration.
negatives.
Absolute frustration. When you were streaming, which you know, at the beginning of your stream, there's always something that goes wrong. You were in a 80,000 pound truck moving down the highway 80 miles an hour, trying to fix stream issues.
Yeah.
It is not fun.
I was gonna say.
The biggest negative, and the internet issues that I have. All the internet solutions are just so expensive.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say too, like, I don't know how you don't get pissed off or like flustered, because like for me, even yeah, because when I have technical issues, and people get like, I start to get red because I'm just like on the inside panicking. Like,
Yep. I do the same, and I'm very vocal about when I get upset. I'm motherfucking everything. Not anybody in particular, but like motherfuck that, motherfuck this.
no, yeah, I've heard you.
Probably not the best streaming voice. Hey, I'm open and unfiltered, so you get what you get.
I was gonna say, I've came into your stream once. I think it was like not the first, it was like second or third time I had come in, but like you were driving and I don't know, somebody was being stupid on the road, and like you were just like cussing, like you were just cussing. I was like, oh, I must have came at a bad time. I was like,
No, it's never a bad time. I don't ever take it out on anybody else. It's just directed towards that specific person or whatever's going wrong.
yeah. I was gonna ask too, because I know sometimes people that have never drove like a semi truck or just like a big truck in general, what is something that people do on the road that you're kind of like, they should know this when they're near like next to a truck?
Oh, there's so many things I can pick from. The biggest thing is when we're going down the road, we have to make a right turn. Especially with me and what I do, it is a lot longer. It does not turn near sharp. I have to swing wide out and make that turn.
Yeah.
But when I'm making that wide turn, people like to come in this lane and try and get in between me and the trailer. That trailer is going to come over and take off the hood of your car or the bumper or whatever. And people just don't understand that.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know sometimes, because even for me, sometimes I've gotten pissed off at like truck drivers, you know, but then like sometimes I wonder like their point of view and their perspective, like, because maybe like I'm in the wrong, you know what I mean? Like maybe I'm fucking up. Maybe.
Well, see, that's where it's tricky, because in the eyes of the law, we are supposed to obey the laws that y'all obey. So like when I'm making the right turn, by law, I'm not supposed to come out of that lane. Right?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to stay in that lane and make the right turn.
Yeah.
No way physically that you can do that. So I have to do what I have to do, but if something happens, even if you Like I'm halfway in that lane and making that turn, and you come in beside me, and I hit you. I'm at fault.
Oh shit. Okay.
So, yeah, technically you're in the right, but in the real world you're in the wrong.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean. I get what you're saying. And that can be rough. I can imagine it could be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of other instances where, like you were saying, when you're doing something, going down the road or something like that, that you think you're not sure, and looking at the perspective, at least you have the mindset of what is their perspective of why this may or may not be wrong. Some people just don't care. They're in their own little world, just going along.
I guess, yeah, no, I can see that. I'm gonna be honest. There's been a couple times, and you're probably gonna get pissed off at me because I'm sure you get pissed off at these people. But like I didn't see them. I swear to God. I swear to God. But there's been a couple times turning on the highways where I've gotten in front of semi trucks, and they have not been happy. Does that happen to you often? I don't know.
Every day. Every day. The thing is, if you do it, at least go. Like, once you realize you're halfway out there and you fucked up, hit the gas pedal. Don't just mosey on out there like a turtle. Hit the gas.
Yeah. No, that's me for sure.
Stop.
No, yeah, that's me for sure. I just go, I'm out of there. And it's not even because, like, I'm being smart about it. It's just more because, like, I don't like conflicts. I don't want to see the person. I don't want to see it. But,
right.
So I do want to ask though, because your base place is Mississippi. So what is the farthest, like, you've gone?
Oh. Been out as far as Midland, Texas with this company that I'm with now, which is about 14 hours from home, 15 hours maybe. With the previous company that I worked for, do it in the same industry and everything, I've been as far as Chicago, Virginia, Florida, South Carolina. Like, we go all over.
Wow. So if you don't mind me asking, why this company? Just because I know it's so far away from home. If you don't mind me asking.
No, not at all. It pays more money. Well, take that back. The previous company I worked for, I actually took a pay cut coming here. But everything where I'm from, which is this, nobody pays decent money. Stigma, is that the right word? For Mississippi being a poor state, it's very true, because nobody pays worth a damn there. So it's not worth me going home and making pennies on the dollar compared to what I'm making out here.
Yeah. And I know with the company that you're with, they also travel to different states, but would you ever consider moving your family to Texas?
No, absolutely not. I hate Texas, but it's also complicated, because here's the juicy part that you're probably trying to get to at some point with all my baby mamas.
Oh God.
I have my 4 kids, but I have 3 different baby mamas. So me moving is a lot harder than if all my kids were by my wife now. So if I move, I can't take my 2 boys with me.
Yeah.
So I'm not moving away from there because of them. I'm not stuck there, but I want to be there to be involved with them in their lives. I don't want to move away from them.
No, that makes sense. And for your information, I wasn't trying to go for the baby mamas, but I have to boo you. I have to boo you. Boo! For saying that about Texas. Even Midnight was like, F you.
I'm not a fan. I'm not. It's too dry.
Boo. Just boo him. So Rare, going kind of back into like the streaming aspect of everything, like how has your content changed since you've started?
Oh, dramatically. It went from me just streaming a game, no overlays, no camera, nothing, to over this past break, deep diving into all the technical aspects of it, watching all kind of videos, getting help from people like Midnight and Gunfighter, yourself, and trying to really learn the technical aspects of it. Like when I started streaming, I knew nothing about computers, didn't own a computer, anything. I had an Xbox growing up, got a computer, and that's when I started streaming. It's been a learning curve from knowing absolutely nothing about computer streaming, nothing, to where I'm at today. It's crazy the amount of knowledge that I've been able to absorb from wonderful people, like I said, like Gunfighter and Midnight, several other people on the way to where I'm at now.
Oh yeah, just by you saying that, it just actually took me back to when I first started, because it's crazy. Like when I first started streaming, I was like, oh, it can't be that, it has to be easy. But that was so ignorant, because oh my god, you have like you gotta learn about your camera, about like your mic or whatever, if you're using Streamlabs or OBS, or if you're using even like the bots, if you're using Nightbot, Stream Elements. Like you have to dive into all of those so you can understand what you can do with them and to make your stream better. And not even just that, then you gotta go figure out overlays and like,
yep.
Yeah, it's a
and
lot.
The bad part is you go into it just kind of winging it. Oh, I'm gonna go get this, try and use this, figuring it out. Oh, see another one over here and offers a little bit different stuff. Let's go try that, and then everything gets mushed together, and then you got a big mess, and you're trying to sort it out. So it's a bunch of trial and error.
For sure, definitely, for sure, yeah. Oh yeah, always technical issues.
Yep.
So, real quick, what is something that surprised you about streaming and about Twitch as well?
Surprising. Trying to think. That's a really good question.
Thank
I haven't
you.
actually thought about that one before.
Those are the only ones that I ask.
You sound just like Miss Gunfighter. She's teaching you bad things. Oh man, that's amazing.
Stop acting like I haven't used that before, Gunfighter.
Let's see. Probably the most surprising thing is the amount of people that try to scam you.
Oh, okay.
With all of the DMs and whispers and everything like that.
Yeah.
Of how many people's trying to sell you this, sell you that, and all that. That's probably the most surprising thing to me that I did not expect going into it.
Yeah. Definitely. Shout out to Talon. Because out of all of us, I know Talon felt that. No, oh yeah, I remember I've had a couple people come in, and I know that actually happened to you today. I don't know. Yeah, that happened to you today, but yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is crazy because I remember when I first started, and it's crazy how like they're very, well, I guess it's part of the business, but they're very like, some can be very pushy. And I've run into people where I'm like, no, I don't, I'm sorry, like, thank you for coming to me with this, like, your work is great, but I can't afford to do this. Because I know for like, I remember this one girl came to me and she, for 5 emotes, she wanted $200. And I was like, yeah, oh yeah. And then I told her, I was like, yeah, I was like, I can't afford your prices. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's really cool. And then take a sip.
I'm surprised you went even that far.
White mixer.
Well, I was actually, well, this was happening to me when I was like very, very new. And so I was just being, I'm just nice. And so like, but I stopped being nice when they become super pushy, because she was like, no. She's like, I can still make them. You'll just pay me later. And then I was like, no, like, I can't pay you at all. Like,
You're not getting the hint that I don't want your eating.
yeah. Oh yeah. But no, yeah.
Me, I don't even entertain them. I just go straight to the ban button. I ain't got time for it.
Ban, no. Actually, yeah, now I don't have patience with it. Now I'm just more of like, no, I don't want to. Like, have a good day. Bye. So yeah. So I was gonna say, what is the craziest thing that you've seen on Twitch?
Oh, craziest thing. Probably the most. It would have to be all these jacuzzi streams and stuff that people get away with. I don't know how they do all that shit.
Oh yeah. No.
That's probably the craziest.
Yeah, I would say that's the crazy. Yeah, well, no, I don't know if I would say that's the craziest. I would say
craziest.
I don't know, to be honest, because I'm gonna be honest, I've ran into one jacuzzi stream, just one time. I'm not gonna lie, I stayed for like 10 minutes. It's
like, hey, I got some ideas I want to do.
She was in okay, it wasn't a jacuzzi stream, but she was in a really, really small bikini, and she was on a yoga ball just bouncing up and down. And I remember,
Thousands of people in it too.
actually, I think she did. I think she had like 100 people, viewers or whatever. And I just remember being in there, and I was just watching her because I was like, I guess I was just more of watching chat, and oh my god, I don't know if this sounds weird, but I was just watching what people were saying and trying to talk to her about. And I don't know, I just found it interesting. Is that weird? I don't know how to explain it.
I would say it's weird.
Okay.
Intriguing to see how that whole operation goes.
It was. I really wanted to see what do they talk about? Is anyone gonna acknowledge that she's in a bikini bouncing? Are we just gonna talk about?
You might have to say,
Well, I remember they were talking about cheese. She was talking about her favorite cheese, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing.
a weird conversation having.
Yeah. No, I don't know, but I would say
like cheese.
Stop.
Sorry. I gotta be calm. Pull it back. This is the side of my stream that we're getting into that we need to stay away from.
No, I love it. Hold up. First of all, two-turn Mike. He is a married man about to have a baby on the way. So you can go away now. You can be quiet now.
We'll go grab a beer real quick. You better be working on that twisted tea.
I got you. I'm about to be on my third. Sound like a regular. No, they don't care. But it's crazy, Talon, because they were actually asking her questions it was as if she wasn't wearing it. It was just weird. Let's just say
that's how you come into the stream. You kind of double fist the beers.
Oh, is that the only thing you double fist?
I played the fifth.
Stop. That's funny.
Neither confirm or deny.
So Rare, you solely stream on Twitch, correct?
Incorrect. I just started on Kick. Like,
Ooh,
doo-doo.
okay.
Haven't had much interaction
Okay.
other than scammers. That's all I've been to on that platform so far.
Oh, jeez.
Bitches.
So, first of all, we owe a sip. So I'm gonna take one real quick. So, what would you, well, I know you just started on Kick, and I don't know if this is a fair question to ask yet, but what would you say are the pros and cons to streaming on Twitch? Because I know there's other platforms out there that you can stream on.
Probably the biggest pro so far that I've noticed about Kick is when it comes to DMCA or anything like that, they don't give a damn. You can do whatever you want. Another pro is it's basically a knockoff of Twitch, so the interface and how everything works is pretty much the same as Twitch. The con, I would say so far, is the amount of scammers. Like every day that I've streamed on there this past month that I've been doing it, there's been 2 or 3 scammers that come in at least a day. So it's a lot higher of a ratio than what Twitch is.
So then, what would you say are the pros and cons to Twitch?
Cons would be DMCA, which you're gonna have that with anybody but Kick right now.
Okay. Have you,
Pros, it has a lot bigger user base. It's more well known. It's a lot more integrated with things because it's been established so long. That's the bad thing about Kick as well, is there's not a lot of integrations with bots or TTS, which that's one thing I've been dealing with lately, is trying to find a TTS that does both of them. You have extensive extensions with Twitch, integration, everything like that.
oh yeah.
Another con would probably be you can't control ads as much as you should be. You should be able to either enable them or disable them if you want to make that money off of it, or if you want to have pre-roll ads and all that. Like, I would like to be able to control that better.
Okay. I'm kind of, I'll be honest, I'm sorry, Rare, hold on one second. Why, what's going on? Gunfighter. I'm looking at chat, but I'm not seeing, oh, you've been asking questions. Okay, it's kind of hard. So, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Rare. This is my first time because I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and my chat looks different. So I can't see highlighted things. I'm so sorry, Gunfight. I apologize. I guess I can't see highlight questions from what it's not letting me see. So please go ahead and ask now, and I apologize.
Get your list ready.
I know. Switch. Okay.
Just don't let Midnight ask any questions. He's gonna ask the dumbest shit in the world.
No, it's okay. No, it's just, no, honestly, like switching to multi-stream on here, it's harder to read chat, to be honest. It doesn't highlight nothing for me. So like if they put @Generonis, I can't see it. And so that's actually my bad. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Hold on. Yeah, if you guys could ask your questions again and I got you, I apologize. My mic is rubbing on something? Is it? Unless that was... Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. If you have questions, ask now, please. That's my bad. I don't know what my mic's rubbing on, though. Yeah, it's sitting on my table, so if you hear it, it's probably the mouse. But while I wait for the noise you got from is what I meant. The static noise? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, Midnight. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out later after stream probably. But while I wait for your guys' questions, Rare, I still have a couple more about streaming. What is something that you would do different if you could start completely over with streaming with the knowledge you have now?
The knowledge of which bots to use, which integrations to use, to be careful who you're sharing information with and who you're taking advice from. Is probably the biggest thing, because people can lead you away from your true self. Like they could be giving you great information or great advice for something that works for them, but it may not work for you, and you stray away from being your true self. And like what I was saying earlier, if you're not your true self, you're going to become fake to people, and it turns people off from you, and you're not going to make these connections or friendships or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
So being your true self and taking and trying the things, but keeping true to yourself and what your stream is probably the biggest takeaway that I would use starting over.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, because I've had quite a few people come into my stream and try to tell me like, hey, you should have this music, you should do this, and it's not even just with streaming. I have had people come to me in Discord, and this is the fucked up part that actually pisses me off, and this is why I stopped doing it. I've had two people now come to me. One came to me a month before October and was like, hey, you should just do scary movies every Saturday night for October. Like, that would be really cool. I'd be really excited for that. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So I did it for him, and then he never came. He never showed up once to movie nights. And so, and then so I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna do this again, just because I was like, eh. But then I had a second person come up to me and they're like, hey, can you please do Christmas movies in December? They're like, I would really appreciate it. Like, I really enjoyed the October movie nights. And I was like, okay, yeah, we can do Christmas movies. I did Christmas movies, and that one person did not show up ever. They did not show up. But
I've seen that your Christmas movies turned into a really good community, and like you had a lot of participation, even though it wasn't that initial person.
Oh yeah, no, so yeah,
that turned out good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. But like, at least, yeah, I was gonna say, at least with that, it brought like the community in together, and we were enjoying movies together. And actually now I'm actually trying to think of like more times of doing like movie nights, but like, I guess, I don't know, that's what pisses me off, is like people are gonna come in and then they're gonna suggest things, and then you do it, and then they're not even I'm just like, I'm sorry, we'll get off that.
I understand it completely.
But okay, so this is a question from Grumps, and I feel bad because he probably asked earlier, when we were talking about that cheese situation with that girl. He wants to know, did you mean butt cheese when you said that you like cheese?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Do you like butt cheese?
I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna go with no. Feel like I'm being set up.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't think it is a real thing. I think they're coming up with some shit.
I don't even know what is Fromunda cheese. Did I even say that right? I don't even know what that is. There you go. So, okay, so Rare. I only have a couple more questions now, but what advice would you give someone that just started to stream, or someone that's thinking about going into streaming?
Research research. Watch YouTube videos, ask around other streamers. Do as much research as you can before you decide what kind of streamer you want to be, what you want to use, as in OBS or Streamlabs OBS. What you want to get out of it is probably the biggest thing. Like, what are you going into it for? Because if you're going into it for the wrong reasons, you're not gonna accomplish anything. You're just gonna come off as an asshole. And nobody likes an asshole.
That's true. Nobody likes an asshole. Actually, no, that's really good advice. That's actually advice that I've said before, is do your research. Just always.
I know it sucks. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to sit there and watch videos and read and talk to people. They just want to jump in. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Let's go. Like, I want to see the results now. But you really, just like if you were starting a business, you need to do your research. You need to get your stuff in order and know what direction you want to head. At least a general idea of a direction. You don't have to know the specific idea. Just like college. You got to call it, I'm gonna do this. You can change. You can vary. But stay true to yourself in a general direction, a general vibe that you want to have.
Yeah, I've met a couple people actually when I first started streaming that was like, I want this now, I want the money, I want the viewers, you know. And you know what's crazy is those people that I knew, because they didn't get what they wanted right away, they stopped streaming. I think that's just because they realized like streaming's not what they thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it's not that easy.
100%. No, it's not easy at all. Which, I mean, I like getting into it. I didn't think it was going to be easy to begin with, but I'd never realized how hard it is. Not even from a technical or social aspect, but from a mental aspect. It can be it's a grind. It really is.
Oh yeah.
It can wear you down. It can make you depressed. It can put you in a bad mood, and when you're in a bad mood, it puts off bad vibes. I mean, it's a complete grind, and people see it, and they see what you are and how you're responding to it.
Definitely, I agree with that. But for me, when I first got into streaming, I actually had that ignorant thought that it was gonna be easy. I was just like, oh, okay, turn on a camera and play some games. Like, this is super easy. But it's really, like what you said, it's not.
You ran into?
It was horrible. It was horrible. But it was good. I think it was good. Because now it's just
humbling.
it is humbling. It's humbling, and it's kind of like, you know what? Like, I'm honest, like, to say this, I'm happy it's not easy, because I've gained new skills, you know, like I'm gaining more wisdom, and honestly, I don't even know how this is gonna come out, but honestly, like, some of the people, the way that they are, the way that they act, it's making me just really realize some things about who I am, and how I don't know how to explain, but it's really shaping me into a different person, into being more, I don't know how to say, like, I guess, like, I don't know how to say, like, I don't give a fuck sometimes. Does that make sense?
No, 100%. 100% it does. And a lot of people that don't stream won't get that. Like, they don't understand that. But if you're really into it and trying to better yourself and better your stream and everything, you'll get where Jenna's coming from.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, Rare. Gunfighter, I'm gonna get to it. Just wait. I'm supposed to say, I'm supposed to tell you to stop moving, is what Gunfighter said.
That.
I'm not gonna say everything you said,
I haven't been
Gunfighter.
diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, so don't worry about it.
I told him I did the best that I can do. Like,
Fair enough.
and just so you know, guys, if you have any more questions for Rare about streaming, please ask now, especially if I missed them, and I apologize again.
What's wrong with my mic?
They're upset. They say that your mic is static when you
Who's
move.
that
It's
back
on.
in my Discord call this whole time?
I always.
Discord or what?
I don't know. Is it me? Here, you move.
I have no idea.
I'm not saying it. No, I'm not saying that persistent. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm too. Cause I don't even know. He sounds fine to me. That's the thing, is he sounds good to me.
Should
Anyway,
and
No.
come back and see if that helps?
no, we should. No, we'll keep going. I don't think it's that bad. But before we move on, is there anything else that you'd like to add about streaming?
If you were not a streamer and you were a viewer and you were seeing somebody run into technical difficulties, please be patient and understanding, because especially with somebody that's newer, because they're learning, and just be there and support them and help them any way you can. If you have knowledge, offer your support. They may not always take it, but at least offer it and be understanding at the very least.
Wow, I love that. I love that. Yes, thank you for saying that. Thank you. And that's to you, Gunfighter. She's like the worst to me when it comes to technical difficulties. She doesn't even try to help me. It's more of like, you suck. Like, I'm serious. It's always like, you suck. This fucking sucks. What's going on? Fix it. You're fucking up shit. You're just doing things. You're not even fixing it. You're just doing things. And I was just like,
Yeah. It's just somewhat true, and you need somebody telling you that, because you also need that person that is willing to call you out on your shit. That you
yes.
trust and know that they're telling you the truth.
Oh no, I won't take that. No, I won't take that away from her. Yeah, definitely. That's actually something that I appreciate about her. She's the only person that will call me on my shit. She's the only person that will be real with me, you know, when it's time to, you know, like time to be real and when I need to hear it. Mm-hmm. She's just not gonna tell me what I want to hear. And that's why I would like to say that she's my best friend, is because I've never had somebody that I could actually go to and fully like trust that what they're saying to me is it's not having to do with anything like a scheme or being selfish or petty or just telling me what I want to hear. So no, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Which I could also go to another advice for somebody that's starting out, is find you a friend that's willing to call you out, but doing it from a good place and trying to give you solid advice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would probably put that as number one over anything.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, what you said was like 100% true, and those type of people are very hard to find. They're very hard.
Needle in a haystack.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, because that was even because that's me. I'm a very much like a people pleaser. So I'm more of the type to be like, yeah, I'll tell you what you want to hear, but like I said, just from working, like the experiences that I've had, like from my old job before I came onto streaming, and then even now with streaming, I've been trying really hard to shape up and not be that people pleaser.
It's hard because when you're a streamer, it's a balance between the two, because you want to be able to be inviting and not run people off, because you're not a people pleaser. You got to find that line of being a people pleaser, but setting a line not to cross.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely a balance. All right, Rare, we're gonna move on to the second part of the interview. Are you ready?
I don't know, am I?
I think you are. I think you're gonna actually really like this.
Please tell me you didn't get any advice from Valor.
No, I didn't. Don't worry, I didn't. I'm actually I'm super excited because I need to stop saying that, but I'm excited because I know nothing about this subject, or you know what I mean? And so I'm actually really excited to hear it from you because I know you're a fan of it. Are you ready?
Oh, Lord.
So it's race car driving.
Okay.
So I know nothing about it. I've never watched one. You know, like maybe I've heard it around, but I know nothing about it. So I just want to make that clear. But what got you interested in NASCAR?
Oh, probably my dad. From a young age, when I was little, I would always, be playing with my toys or whatever, and then on the weekends I always noticed that he was watching race cars go around, and I liked cars from a young age. And I was like, man, that looks really cool. Like,
yeah,
it's a different person winning every week. Like, why is it a different person? Why is it the same car winning every week? Looking at it from, I see the M&M's car out there, or I see the black car winning every week.
Yeah.
And then it was just a mixture between being exposed to it from my dad every weekend and being interested in cars and motors and everything like that. It just caught my attention, and I started watching it growing up, and just became interested in the competition aspect of it. It's a lot harder than what people realize. Everybody's like, oh, left turn, oh, another left turn. Well, even though you make a left turn, there's different ways to enter the corner and everything like that. And you start diving into the technical side of NASCAR or any other motorsports, it just intrigued me more and more the more I looked into it.
Well, first of all, I'm not gonna lie, before the interview I watched a couple videos on racing, like short videos. I'm gonna tell you something, it does not look easy. I'm gonna say that right now. These guys are going so freaking fast. They have if you're in front, you're worrying about people behind you. Because I watched some accidents, and I was like, oh fuck. So it's like, oh my god, like I don't know. I could just imagine the adrenaline, the pressure, like everything that's going on, and stuff like that. So I was gonna ask too, can you kind of explain to me how NASCAR works? And I hope that's not a dumb question, because like I said, I really don't know nothing about it.
When you mean how NASCAR works, what's like, elaborate on how you want to know how it works.
So I guess I understand the main point of it, right, is they're racing, and whoever hits that finish line first is the winner, correct?
That is correct for that specific race, yes.
Okay. All right, so I guess I'm very curious, is there like penalties taken out, like if like you fucked up your car or you hit somebody, like what are there, like rules, you know what I mean, like penalties where like, hey guys, don't do this because they're gonna take points off? Does that make sense?
There is, and 100% it does. There is a lot of rules there. Most of it is on the technical side of what you can and can't have on the motor, or how your body looks and stuff like that. Like, especially now, the cars are so similar to each other, you can't really go outside of a box that they set for each part and everything like that. Now, when it comes to damage on cars and stuff like that, normally there is not, because most accidents are just what they call incidents or accidents, like they didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
But in the past couple of years, there's been incidents where people's done shit on purpose and have gotten suspended or points for the season standings and stuff like that. So there is a line that you can cross that they'd be like, hey, you can't do this, we're putting the hammer down, this is a rule.
See, that's what I thought, because so when I was watching some races and like some accidents going on, there was times where I saw people kind of like rear end them, and then the person in front of them would start to, you know, kind of like do like
Wiggle
a, you
little
know,
bit and then get out of control.
yeah. And so, and that's why I was kind of wondering, like, do they have anything to kind of stop that from people doing that on purpose? Because, you know, like, I do understand, like, there are certain things where, like, you can use with your card to make you win. Does that make sense?
Oh, 100% it does. I mean, there's anything you can do from, like, you can use your cards in so many different ways. You can move people out of the way. And the higher speed series, like the top series, which is called the Cup Series, you can use air. It's not the right person to ask about this. You can get in a certain spot and it messes with the air behind the car.
Oh shit.
But the biggest thing when you're talking about people bumping behind and they get loose, then that most of the time they're at super speedways and you're actually bumping the person in front of you to go faster because you're in a draft where basically the front car is making the air go over the car. But the second car, look, actually, we got race cars right here. Look at this.
All right, I'm watching.
If you get two cars like this, the air is going over both of the cars, right? If you're like this, the air is coming back and hitting this car.
Yeah.
Making it go slower. So if you're doing this, you got the air going over both cars and you're going faster.
Okay.
But the big issue with what people got suspended for in the last couple of years, right? You're making left turns. So if you go right, you're going into the wall, correct?
Yeah.
What happened is somebody would come up and hit somebody in the right panel and turn them into the wall. And they was doing it on purpose because they was mad at the person. So when you do shit like that, you get suspended. But the bumping in the rear is allowed to try and go faster.
Okay. All right. I didn't see. This is why I was excited to talk about this because, like I said, I'm a clean slate. I know nothing about NASCAR, so this is actually really cool. But this is a question from Persistent. He wants to know, do you know about Baja Racing or Baja Racing?
Yeah, it's Baja. You had it right the first time.
Baja.
I do know about it. I don't follow it too much. It's very interesting, but it's not like a mainstream thing you can just catch on ESPN or something like that. Like you have to search something like that to keep up with it. And as busy as I am with streaming and working, kids and everything, it's not something that I search out.
Okay. So this is what Gunfighter asked. Are you into real racing like Formula 1 or just fake racing like NASCAR?
Mostly into fake racing. Oval racing. I like dirt racing with like outlaw sprint cars and stuff like that. I do pay attention to F1.
Yeah.
But I would not say that I'm like a diehard, I'm watching F1 every weekend type of fan. I like all motorsports.
Okay.
But I'm a diehard NASCAR fan. I watch from the top series to the lower series to your local tracks. I keep up with like who's coming up and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So before I continue, and I have to break the seal. So I'm gonna take a quick break.
I'll be right here with you.
All right. Perfect. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if I scared you.
No, you good.
Ooh, okay. So something when I was trying to do my research on NASCAR, something that came up is that, and I'm very curious about this, is somebody was saying that you can have a favorite driver or you can have a favorite team. So can you explain that to me a little bit more?
Yeah. Well, you have, just like in NFL or baseball or anything, you have franchises, which are called teams. You have like your major teams. It's going to be like a Hendrick Motorsports, which is usually always a Chevy team. You have your Joe Gibbs Racing team, which is Toyota. You have Stewart Haas Racing, which is Ford. You have RFK, which is Ford. Penske, which is Ford. But drivers can be signed to any team once their contract is up. There's not trading per se or anything like that, like other sports. But once a driver's contract is up, or they can be bought out, they can sign with another team. Now, some teams have sponsorship already. Like, say, Penske, for example. They have, let's see, Advanced Auto Parts, Pennzoil, and stuff like that, that they sponsor the team no matter who the driver is. Now, sometimes, in instances, you have drivers that bring sponsorship to team to team to team. So it all depends on what driver it is, what sponsorship they have, what team it is. Like your lower tier teams are gonna need a driver that brings sponsorship most likely, and your big time teams are gonna have sponsorship lined up most likely.
Okay. So do you have a favorite team or do you have a favorite driver?
It's kind of tricky. I'm a fan of NASCAR first, but I like most drivers, but probably the driver that if you just put a gun to my head and say, hey, who you gonna pick as your favorite driver? I would probably say Ryan Blaney. Even before he actually won the championship this year, but I was a fan of him before he won his championship.
Okay.
He's the same age as me and stuff like that. I watched him come up the ranks and everything like that.
Okay. That's okay. So that's really cool. So then, how do you?
Question for you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
How many twisted teas have you had already?
I've been 3.
You better catch up.
How many have you had?
We're on 6.
Bitches, you're on 6.
Wine mixer.
Are you feeling it? Are you?
I mean, I'm buzzed, but I'm not getting drunk yet.
I'm buzzed. I'm in a good buzz, I think.
I'm right in that comfortable zone. Like, I feel loose, but in control.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I feel loose. I feel like, we could get naked. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll leave that to you and your 7 baby daddies.
First of all, I have 4, so mind your business.
Wait, is that counting a new one from today?
Yeah.
We need to add it to 5. Okay.
No, that's the new one. That's the new one. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you bring up my baby daddies up in here? You better leave my baby daddy.
I ain't no ill will towards any of them.
Shot time. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Persistent, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did not have to do that. Rare, I have to take a shot. Did you go and buy anything?
No, I was going to actually, but with all my truck troubles and everything today, I did not have time to. But I will take a big shot of beer.
Will you shotgun it?
No, I can't chug, unfortunately.
Oh,
I can't even chug water or anything.
okay, that's okay. I'll take this shot for the both of us. I got you.
Let me know when you start, and I'll chug until you're
Alright.
done.
Ready? 1,
Ready.
2, 3, go. Oh, I gotta lick the rim.
We gotta lick it. Can't leave nothing behind.
I've never used to have a chaser, but for some reason this tequila really fucks me up. I'm
Getting
good.
old sucks, don't it?
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say. Oh. Hold on. Oh, okay. I say so. Back to NASCAR driving. How do you become a fan of a driver then? Is it more of just like how many wins, or is it more of their like personality?
It really just comes down to whoever the person is. Some people gravitate because of sponsors. Like a lot of kids gravitated towards M&Ms and stuff, so they became Kyle Busch fans years ago because of him being associated with M&M. It could be personality. It could be because of who their family is. Like Dale Earnhardt Jr. A lot of people became fans of Dale Earnhardt Jr. because of his dad, Dale Earnhardt, who, I don't know if you ever heard of him. He died in 2001 in a race and stuff. But I mean, even like Ryan Blaney, the driver that I like, his dad used to race in the Cup Series years ago. But it depends. Situations are situational when it comes to that.
Yeah. Who's the race car driver? I can't remember his name, but he used to pretend like he would be in a disguise, and he would go be like, "Hey, I want to check out this car." Like at a.
That was Jeff Gordon.
Oh yeah, bro, he makes me crazy. Yeah, he cracks me up. Oh, he cracks me up, bro. I was like, who is this man? Because I'm about to get into NASCAR.
Yeah, he was an old hot shot. He came up when Dale Earnhardt was dominating, and he was the young gun from California, the hot guy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He ended up becoming one of the best of all time, actually.
Okay. So have you ever been to a NASCAR like a live race?
Every year since 2020, we go to Talladega every fall. Been to every race in the spring except for this past year. I ended up going to Circuit of the Americas over here in Austin, Texas instead.
Okay.
And then my first race I ever went to was in 2004 to the fall Talladega race. Yeah.
Every time you say Talladega, I always I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just think of what's it called? Shake and Bake.
Yep, Talladega now.
Talladega. Honestly, I love Will Ferrell. I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell.
I don't know if we could be friends anymore.
Why?
I hate Will Ferrell. He did a great job in Talladega Nights, but I'm not a big fan of his other work.
Sit, bitches. Real. So I will say this. I am a fan of his movies like Step Brothers, Talladega Nights. There's other. What are there's like a couple that I'm good. Like Land of the Lost. Come on, that has Danny McBride. Danny McBride, how can you not love him?
But I like Danny McBride.
No, I love Danny McBride. I would suck Danny McBride's dick. I'm not even playing with you. I love him.
Hey, y'all clip that and send it to Danny McBride's DM.
Ooh, okay, hold on. This is a question from Midnight. Rare.
Oh God.
How much do you make at Wait, hold on. Oh God. Oh God. How much do you make at Talladega being a lot lizard?
I cannot say due to the IRS listening in.
Okay.
He wishes I was a lot lizard so he could purchase me, but no.
That's so funny. No. Are we okay? Oh, here's my question. Who would you say is the best race car driver of all time?
Ooh.
Ooh, I got you again.
Well, it's not that you got me, it's just, it's so hard to compare, say, a Jimmy Johnson to a Dale Earnhardt to a Richard Petty, which those are the three best of all time. They've all three won 7 championships, but the eras that they were in were so different that it's hard to compare who would be better.
Okay.
Like you when you're talking about the greatest of all time, you have to go greatest of an era, I think.
Okay.
But if you put everybody on an even playing field, man, I don't know. It's probably gonna be controversial because he's still driving. But from a pure talent perspective, I would say either Kyle Larson or Tony Stewart or AJ Foyt, which most people probably don't know who AJ Foyt is. He's an old timer, but all three of those people are not only great in NASCAR, but they are great in other forms of motorsports. Like Kyle Larson is absolutely dominant in the dirt world. Tony Stewart and AJ Foyt were dominant in F1, or not F1 cars, I'm sorry, Indy cars and NASCAR and other forms as well, which Tony Stewart is now racing, drag racing of all things. So, I mean, it's really a discussion that you have to have in specifics, not just a general GOAT.
Yeah, okay. So then, who would you say is the worst NASCAR driver of all time?
Ooh, worst?
Yeah, I got you again. I'm counted.
I'm trying to think of his name, and I'll only say it because of the massive, massive mistake that he made. Fuck,
Somebody-
who was it?
Somebody said Bubba Watson?
No, it's not Bubba Watson. It's Bubba Wallace is his name.
Oh.
And most people say that because he is a colored person in NASCAR, but he's actually a decent driver. He's not great. He's average, maybe a little above average, but anyways, discussion for another time.
Joey Logano? Joey Logano?
I don't like him, but he's won 2 championships. You can't say he's the worst of all time.
Okay.
The person I'm thinking of, I can't think of his name. There was an incident at Talladega where he was coming. When you come out of the pits, you're going a lot slower than everybody. The pit road speed is, say, 60 miles an hour compared to people doing 200 on the racetrack, right? Well, when you come out of the pits, when it's a green flag race, you're supposed to go around the turns 1 and 2 and come out on the backstretch when you're back up to speed doing, say, 180 miles an hour. Well, instead of doing that, this dumbass pulled straight out from the pits doing about 60, 70 miles an hour and pulled straight in front of the field doing about 200 and wrecked the entire field.
Oh,
Can't remember his name, but that's probably the dumbest driver of all time.
Okay, I can see that. So this is from chat. This is actually from Gunfighter. What do you say about people saying Juan Pablo Montoya being the best driver ever?
Best driver ever? Absolutely not. Was he talented? Yes. Even when he was in the NASCAR Cup Series, he accomplished more than the equipment that he was in. Because when you're in any type of motorsports, your equipment matters as much, if not more, of your talent level. Because you can have a car that just to put it in simple terms, you can have a car that goes 200 miles an hour compared to a car that's a lower tier team that does 195 miles an hour. 9 times out of 10, if not higher percentage, the car that's doing 200 is going to beat the car doing 195. And he was in a car that was doing 195 mile an hour. But I would not say that he was greatest of all time or a great race car driver. Like, he was definitely above out. He was a really, really good race car driver.
Okay. All right. I can see that. What would you change about NASCAR if you could?
What would I change? Oh, there's a lot of things that I would change. I would change the way that they market themselves. I would change the way that they penalize your drivers for speaking their mind and being personalities. I think that's what's killed NASCAR's popularity. I would change the way they do their TV partnerships. I mean, there's a whole list of stuff that I would change, honestly. But that's from a die-hard perspective and very picky perspective.
I can see that. No, I can see that. I have a question from chat. Rare, do you think Jenna can be a race car driver? Probably not.
I don't know how you drive in real life.
I don't drive.
So, before I could answer that what did you say? You don't drive?
I don't drive good. I don't drive good.
Oh, okay.
I'm be honest.
I would have to see. We would have to go to a go-kart track and see how you drive, and then I could go from there.
Would you be a race car driver?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I would, like right now, I would go race locally and stuff like that if I could afford to. It's really, really expensive. I mean, you're talking tens of thousands of dollars to do that.
I can see that.
What is called iRacing. I do that. It's a realistic simulation. Actually, like NASCAR drivers, IndyCar drivers, and drivers of that caliber use it to practice. And like actually, Friday nights, I'm doing a league race at this time. But and I will say, not to toot my own horn or anything, but the league that I'm in actually has really good drivers. Like we actually have some NASCAR drivers in that league.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm so sorry that you're missing. You're missing that. I do apologize.
Hey, it was my choice to be here, and I'm glad I made that choice.
Oh, okay. I want to get you drunk. Is that?
You better catch up to me.
I'm trying. Oh, okay. I got you, Gunfighter. So this is a question from Gunfighter. This is okay. So what do you? We actually owe a sip. We owe a sip.
Yep. Okay. I'll finish this one off.
Ooh, okay. So Gunfighter asks, what do you think about people saying that NASCAR is holding back women like Danica Patrick, who obviously only loses because of misogyny?
I don't know what misogyny means. You gotta remember I'm from Mississippi and have Mississippi education, so I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have Nebraskan. I have Nebraskan.
I will say, I don't think that NASCAR is holding back women any longer. I think they did in the past. I think it's proven, but these days it is not an issue. Well, it's an issue at some levels, but not by NASCAR themselves. I think it's more of an issue with teams and specific owners and stuff like that, sponsors, in that aspect, not NASCAR's aspect. Danica Patrick might hurt your feelings. She's a terrible driver. Like, if she was a dude, she's a terrible driver. There's no other way to put it. There is drivers that's coming up that is really good, that are female. Tony, what is her name? Behringer or something like that. She's actually really good.
Okay.
She's coming up. She's actually a Victoria's Secret model, if I'm not mistaken, or endorsed by Victoria's Secret. But she's really a talented driver that's coming up.
She has my vote. Just kidding.
I don't know if have you ever heard of Haley Deegan?
No, I haven't.
She was really popular on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. Her dad was a big motocross guy. He was one of the best all time. Him and you ever heard of Ricky Carmichael or Travis Pastrana? Well, that was their nemesis, was her dad, Brian Deegan. I think his name's Brian. Anyways, she's in NASCAR now. She's been in the truck series, which is kind of, do you know baseball at all?
No, I will say this. My dad has always gone for the Cubs, and I will always go for the Cubs.
Let me ask you that. You know how you have the major leagues, right? Like you have the Cubs and whatever. And then you have smaller teams that's associated with the clubs. Like you have AAA, AA, single A, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the Cubs series, which is your main team, like the Cubs. Then you have what's called the Xfinity series, which is like your AAA team. Your Truck series is your AA team. And then the ARCA Menards series is your single A team. Well, the last few years, Haley Deegan has been in the Truck series, which is AA. This year, she is moving up to AAA, the Xfinity series.
Okay.
But I will say, she does not have a lot of potential to become a great race car driver. She wasn't raised to be a oval asphalt racer. She was more into dirt bikes and the dirt world.
Oh,
and for her, it has not translated very well. But she is in the Xfinity series full time this year.
Okay.
So she's moving up the ranks. So there's a lot of potential for women moving up in the ranks in NASCAR right now.
Okay. This is also a question from chat real quick. Because we're speaking on women. What do you think of people saying NASCAR is too sexualized?
What do you mean by sexualized?
I don't know. Like that wasn't.
Like, how is it? What do you when you say it's sexualized? How is it sexualized? Like in the women, it's the monster girls or whatever that's in the inner circle and stuff like that.
So they're just saying like too much sexual stuff, I guess. I don't know if that. I mean, I haven't necessarily like looked for it or anything, so I wouldn't know what they're talking about, to be honest. No, gunfighters, stop. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna be honest. Stop. Yeah, no, I'm done with you. I'm done with you for the night. Nope, I'm not getting into that. Like, I'm good. I'm sorry.
They've actually been having. No, I mean it's pretty cool. They've been associating themselves with that community and everything like that, and having initiatives and stuff like that. I couldn't speak to them. I don't know what they are, but I do know that they have been doing stuff.
Okay. First of all, W answer. I appreciate you, Rare. W answer, seriously.
Hey, one thing about me, I'm always open book. You can ask me anything. If there is anything that you ask me that I don't want to answer that might get too personal or something, I'll be like, I don't want to answer that. Anything, I'm an open book.
No, and I hope that I made that very clear at the beginning about you and like your stream and just like the vibes that come off of it, is that something that's very rare. Not trying to be like a pun out of it. No, but seriously, like that's something that's really no, but seriously, like something that's very unique about your stream is like I love that you have that open door for open conversation. You're willing, like I love that you, like today when I was in your stream, you were like, hey, I know this is controversial. I can't talk, but I would love to know what you were just like, I want to know what you guys think on this subject. And that's something that and that's something that I just really appreciate, because that's not very often. And a lot of times I feel like that's that's what people try to avoid. And I mean, and it's kind of like
accomplished by closed communications. And kind of, I guess it's kind of piggybacking off of what we was talking about in my stream today and why it happened. Got to that issue of different baby mamas and everything.
Yeah.
But closed communication, it don't only ruin marriages, it ruins friendships, it ruins everything. And it's what society is built on is communication. And if you can't communicate with somebody without attacking them or trying to make them believe something that you believe, like I go into a conversation like, hey, I believe what I believe. You may be able to change my mind. I'm open-minded.
Maybe, yeah.
But I'm able to accept the fact, hey, we believe different things, but it doesn't mean that we have to be enemies or disagree with each other in a whole. We may disagree on that subject, but nobody's gonna agree 100% on everything.
No, and that was an amazing answer. That was an amazing answer. I love that. Gunfighter, to answer your question, no, Mike didn't get me any gifts this Christmas. Gosh. Definitely persistent. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna continue to ask questions, but I have to break the seal again, so I'll be right back.
Same thing. We on the same page.
All right, be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Oh, I gotta scroll down. Oh, okay. This is a question from chat. They want to know, is your back door open? I don't know what that means.
Because you know what that means. Come on, Jenna.
I know. I know.
And I can almost guarantee that that was from Midnight.
No, it's actually from Grumps.
Oh, I am so shocked. Midnight, you're slacking. But no, my back door is not open. And it never will be open.
Oh god. This is actually from Midnight. What did Rare pay you to allow him to suck the toe jam out of your baby daddy's teeth? Stop. Stop. Don't do that to me.
Or Midnight. That is nasty ass shit.
Yeah, I got you. Real quick, before we move on to the next subject, is there anything that you would love to that you would like to add about NASCAR?
Yeah. If you have never seen NASCAR or have been very judgmental toward NASCAR just because of the perspective that it has in popular culture and everything. Push that to the side. Take a weekend or two. I will give you suggestions on races to watch, to just watch it objectively with a clear mind. Look at it from a competition's perspective and everything like that, and see if you really enjoy it. And I believe, I don't know when it's coming out yet, they have not announced it, but they made a Netflix series that's coming out this year about this past season all the way up to the championship. Like, they followed the drivers all year long throughout the whole week and everything like that. So check that out. You may be interested through that and their personalities and everything like that.
Okay, I like that. No, seriously, I like that because, yeah, for reals, there's always been a very, like, I would say, like, a judgmental, how do you say, like, a perspective, like a judgmental opinion about NASCAR. And
people get opinions from other people and don't look at it and judge it for themselves.
I don't even think it's just from other people, honestly. I think it's also from TV shows, from movies that have kind of almost made it out to be that way. Like,
it's become a joke.
Yeah. No, I definitely I agree with that, and it, honestly, just kind of like Hollywood movies when they say, like, I'm gonna be honest, so like when they play Nebraskans, they make Nebraska people sound like they have these accents and they're so country and they're so old, like, type, but it's crazy.
I'm from Mississippi. I can in any other state.
Yeah.
Most of it's valid, but I will say
Yeah.
that the people from is completely different than the rest of the state, so I'm not part of that. So, except for the education part.
Okay, I have to ask, where does that come from? Edumacation. Where do you get that from?
It's something I came up with on the fly. Just because everybody makes fun of how everybody from Mississippi can't read or write or educated or anything. So I just kind of came up with it on my own.
No, okay. I like that. That's actually that's legit because, yeah, no, I was gonna say, they do it with Nebraska. They think we're just some, like, country. Yeah, nothing but corn. But in reality, it's really not like that. It's crazy.
I mean, to be fair, your college football team is called the Cornhuskers.
Well, all right, hold on. First of all, we didn't come up with that name. Second of all, you know what's really crazy is I've met more Hispanics than I've met white people in Nebraska. Isn't that crazy? The small town.
I can see that.
The small town that I come from, it's actually called Little Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, there's more. When I grew, like, the school that I grew up in, which was like a super small town, was just more, it was really more Hispanics than white people. Like, there is maybe like,
I never expected that from Nebraska.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, that's why I think it's funny when people are like, no, I don't want to go. Like, it's very like, just, yeah. And I'm like, you have no idea. Like, you have no idea. Like, it's more, you just come here and no. But Rare, I was supposed to ask you a question from chat. Are you ready?
Okay. Yep.
This is from Grumps. Do you like the dick pic Midnight sent you?
I have to look at it. Hold on.
Lorado? I don't know what Lorado is. Midnight.
Come up with something new, Midnight. You've said that to me before. You can at least come up with something new.
Are you ready for our next section of the interview? I'm actually super excited.
I'm ready for whatever you got.
Oh wait, hold up. First of all,
and then I'm gonna be surprised.
Who is Mike? Because Mike is wrong. Nebraska has the best corn. Iowa does not have the best corn. I don't care about Iowa. I'm gonna talk about
guys.
Yeah, fuck Iowa and fuck their corn because it ain't as good. Fuck you and your chemicals. I don't know.
They're not named the Cornhuskers.
Yeah, we're the Cornhuskers. We're more dedicated to our corn than Iowa is. So fuck Iowa, real quick. Nebraska corn is always better. I'm gonna say that.
Hey, all I have to say, roll tide.
Yeah.
Done.
All right, Rare. So this is the next section of the interview, and this is actually one of my favorite sections. It's called Would You Rather. Are you ready?
I'm glad we're drinking in this.
Yeah. Chat, just so you know, you can also ask Would You Rather questions to Rare. And honestly,
Midnight.
except for Midnight. Midnight's not allowed to. Ooh, and we owe a sip. Persistent.
I'll take a sip.
Ooh, I'll take another one. Persistent because you said
What
that.
number are you on now?
You're blocked. I don't know. I'm on 4. I'm on 4. What number are you on? You're on 7? How did you get there so fast? Did you get...
I guess that's
Alright.
what happens when I do less of the talking. I get to drink more.
You think I'm talking more?
I mean, you're asking questions and everything. It's not a bad thing. I mean, you are the interviewer.
Okay. All right. I like the way that you put it. Somebody time out Persistent for like 10 minutes. Because of what he said. So my first would you rather question. Would you rather be watched having sex or watch another couple having sex?
Ooh. Can it be both?
Ooh, okay. I mean, if that's what you want.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Why? Okay, I have to ask though, why being watched? I feel like that'd be too weird for me.
It would have to be in a situation where I'm comfortable with other people involved and everything. And I think if I'm able to watch them, I would be comfortable with them watching me, type deal. Say, for example, say if it was me, my wife, and another woman or whatever, or
Yeah.
past, or with 2 women or whatever, like in a situation like that, it would be comfortable either way.
Okay, I can see that. I was gonna say, so the opposites for me. Oh my god, I'm gonna sound like a slut, but I'm gonna just say it. If I was being watched, first of all, hold up, real quick, Gunfighter. I know you do, and that's why I love you. That's why you're my best friend. But if I was being watched, it'd probably be another guy, and I'd probably just be making like, oh my god, this is gonna sound so bad. This sounds such like a whorish thing. But like, if I'm getting fucked by another guy, I'd be looking into the eyes of the other guy, and I'd try to be looking like sexy for him, so he could be ready.
That's what the other guy would want. You're saying,
Yeah.
like, that's fucking perfect.
Thank you, Dips. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good night. Okay, this is a question it's a would you rather question from Midnight. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Would you rather have a baby mama number 7 or have 24 men run a train on you? Ooh, that's rough.
Wait, what is it? Would you rather have a baby mama 7 or have
Would you?
4 men running? I'd
Yeah,
rather have
so-
a baby mama number 7.
I would say same. That's too much for me. That's too much for me and my
Oh, one's too much. What you talking?
I'm gonna say this with the most how do you say, like, I'm getting to drunk level, so I'm gonna say this respectful as I can. The fact that you have 3 baby mamas, I don't know how you do it. But I praise you, because I'm a woman.
I don't know either, to be honest.
I am a woman, and I already know how women get, and I'm gonna be honest, 99% of us already get crazy. So it's like,
Hey, you said it, not me.
I said I'm not gonna take it back. I don't care. Let the feminists come at me, but like, but we get crazy. That's
Come out
okay.
the mouth. Came out the mouth.
Okay, are you ready for my next would you rather question?
Yes and no.
Okay. Would you rather eat someone's? Wait, hold on. Would you rather eat? Wait, what? Wait, what? I don't even know how I wrote this. Now I'm pissed. Would you rather eat someone? Ooh, okay. Would you
Sounds
rather
like my
have?
news. I don't know what I wrote.
No. Wait, hold on. So would you rather have somebody eat your ass out, or would you rather eat a stranger's ass out? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. I would rather have somebody eat my ass. I ain't eating no ass, period. Ain't happening. Don't give a fuck. What the hell's going on? I ain't eating no ass.
Would you let Midnight eat your butt?
If it was either that or me eat somebody else's ass, yes. But if I had a choice in the matter, ain't nobody touching my ass neither.
Okay. You know what's crazy is I just found out today. You know, okay. So I know I've been in your streams, right? And I know like you hate toes. I feel like I should have came up with like a would you rather something about toes.
No.
Alright,
No,
here,
you
okay.
not.
Here's another one. Would you rather have a pussy on your forehead like a unicorn, or would you rather have a row of dicks on your back like a dinosaur, like a strega? How do you say, like a stegosaurus type dinosaur?
I'm gonna look at this as a really weird perspective, but I think a very valid one. I would rather have a row of dicks on my back
Oh,
for the fact that I would have a woman riding each dick on my back compared to somebody fucking my forehead.
All right, I'm gonna say this right now. W answer. I'm gonna say W answer because I was not expecting that. I was
Like
not
I said, it
expecting
comes
that.
from a very weird perspective, but I feel it's very valid.
Can you imagine multiple women on your back just fucking riding you because of your dick?
I'm fucking here for it. Sign me up.
All right,
As long as my wife okays it. I would put that out there. As long as my wife okays it.
W answer. Okay. Okay, I don't know if anybody else has would you rather questions for Rare. Let me know now, please. If not, we are gonna move on to our next segment, which also I enjoy. I don't know. Rare, are you ready?
Very, very good would you rathers.
Thank you. I try. Hold on. Persistent says he's got one before we move on.
Oh Lord. I remember earlier today he was saying he had some for me, and I was regretting it as soon as he said it.
Wait, what did I do, Gunfighter? I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay, this is from Midnight. Would you rather have... Wait, what? Oh, okay. So would you rather have a dick in your mouth or in your butt?
I don't even want to answer that shit.
I got
This
you,
is why I didn't
Gunfighter.
want Midnight to ask nothing. But in respects to you and your stream and your viewers, I will answer.
Okay.
I'd rather have it in my ass than in my mouth. Because at least then I won't have the smell of somebody else's dick in my nose and in my memories.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. He said not a random, your own dick. Would you rather have your own dick in your mouth or in your ass?
He didn't even leave it in the answers or in the question, so it doesn't count. Fuck him.
He doesn't count. Okay, no, I agree with you. Oh, this is a question from Persistent. Would you rather watch gay porn every day for a year, or watch all of your favorite team or athletes never win another game or event?
Ooh, that is pretty fucking tough. Damn.
I just spilled. I would say team. I'll be honest with you. I would go with team. I'd go with team.
I'm leaning that way because I'm not a bandwagon fan. I'm gonna put that out there now. I've been a fan of this team since I was little. I spent most of my summers in this area as a kid and everything like that. I am an Alabama fan. We have won enough championships and everything in the last 15 years that I'm good for the rest of my life. So I will go without winning another game for the rest of my life.
Okay, I think that's a W answer. I would honestly choose that too. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, hell, my favorite driver won the championship this year. We're good to go.
So, if nobody has any more would you rather questions for Rare, I am gonna move on to our next thing. This is one of my favorites too. They're like hypothetical scenarios. Are you ready?
Can I use the restroom before we start this section?
Of course you can use the restroom. I will use the restroom as well. BRB, guys. Okay, I'm back. Alright.
Welcome back.
Aw, Rare, you're so nice.
I don't know about that now.
No, you are nice. Honestly, this has been a really, how do I say, I don't know how to say this, but I've enjoyed this interview, just so you know. You've been great.
I appreciate that.
Of course. This is probably the last would you rather question, but this is from Midnight. Would you rather drive a Prius or have a rig drive you? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's supposed to mean.
So it says would P rather drive a Prius or have his rig drive him? I don't know what that means.
I have no idea either. You've lost me on that one.
Yeah,
I'm on number 8, by the way. What number are you on?
Uh-oh, looks like the meth is kicking.
I'm still on 4. Midnight, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm still on 4. I'm gonna say right now. No.
Since you're so behind, you owe me a shot.
First of all, twisted teas are much stronger than beer. How much percent of alcohol is in your beer? Tell me.
Shit, you asking me to read something? I'm from Mississippi. You remember this?
I'm from Mississippi. 2%, right? Midnight, it has like 2%. Is it 2%?
Well, each state has a different level of what you can have.
No. I don't hear excuses. I want to hear results.
I don't see anything on here that says.
Do you have the box? Because I already know what mine has. Mine says it on the can.
Yeah, see, I thought usually it does, but it doesn't say it on this one. If anybody wants to look up Pabst Blue Ribbon and see what the alcohol percentage is on it.
I'm actually looking it up right now.
But they got a Pabst Blue hat. Actually, I bought me another hat today. Pabst Blue Ribbon. What's the story about? I used to drink nothing but Bud Light and Michelob, but we used to go drinking every night with a group of buddies of mine, like literally every night when I was in my early 20s and stuff. And they had $1 beer every night at the bar we went to, and I got hooked on Pabst Blue Ribbon because it was $1 beer every night.
So I looked it up and it says it has 4.8%.
Compared
You know
to your what?
My 5%. Mine has 5%.
Oh, such a big difference with your
Oh.
twisted tea.
And you know what? First of all, and I've taken a shot. How you?
I'm still saying you owe me another one. You ain't took it yet. You trying any excuse to get out of it.
You know what? I will take a shot because I'm just a girl and I am a lightweight talent. Thank you. I will take one. You know, I'm not even gonna take one just because you told me to take one. I'm gonna take one because I feel like I want to.
You better take another one. You better make
Oh
it
shit. Rare, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Talon, I'm gonna take a shot now. Hurry up, take it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't like this alcohol. I would rather take vodka. I'm gonna be honest. I would rather take vodka.
Ain't nobody told you to drink that specific one.
First of all, I wanted to try something different than vodka.
Well, when you try something different, do you have to get a bottle that's this big? I mean, they sell things in the liquor store like this big that you can try.
First of all, this was cheap. This was on sale, so I had to go. Yeah,
I can't blame you on that. Can't blame me on that at all.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to vodka because I don't know why tequila I just can't take anymore.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Yeah, it does. I'm this close to showing. Nope, I'm not even gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna take a sip.
We was already talking about them hot tub streams earlier.
Stop.
You got information for that one you spent 10 minutes in.
Stop. First of all, I would never. Okay, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, you know what? No, not even if. I'm being 100% honest. I would never do a hot tub stream. I would never do a hot.
You do a pool.
You know what's crazy, Rare? I'm gonna tell you something right now. I've been offered $1,500 just for my underwear, and I didn't. No, but that's the thing is, I didn't take it. I told the guy. I told him, I was like, honestly, I appreciate your offer, but I'm good.
Now, what was your reasoning for saying no?
Okay, I'm gonna be it's not even because I've been drinking, but I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. It's because there's been so much of like OnlyFans and these girls just using their bodies to get what they want, and I didn't want to do it because I knew if I did it, he could tell then he could go on and tell people like, hey, go to this girl, she'll give you her underwear, she'll give you whatever you want, and I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be these girls where they They use that to get what they want. Like, I'm sorry, I get it. Good for you. You're getting money based on what God gave you, or your surgeon, whatever they gave you. But that's not me. I'm here to be me, and you know, and to be comfortable.
Hey, that's 100% respectable. 100% respectable.
Yeah.
No reason not to do it.
And you know what's crazy is I've gotten so many like, oh my God, you could have sent fake underwear. You could have sent like whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you know what though? If I would have sent that came from me. No matter what, that would have came from me. And he could have used it as...
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, is even in that situation, being 100% yourself. That's your reputation. Like, you send something fake, you find out fake, hey, that's your reputation. Oh, she's fake, she's not real, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I sat on it and I thought about it when he asked me, because I was like, I could get something and this is good money, but it's also like, what is it? You know? But yeah, like,
a discriminative way to earn money. At least not anymore. It's not a taboo way to earn money anymore. I don't think. Like, people don't look down on you. At least most people don't look down on you for that. You always have bad apples, but it's always a personal perspective and a personal choice to want to go that route or not.
Yeah.
That you made your choice and you're happy with your choice. You thought about it, you thought about the pros and cons, and you came to the decision for yourself that you didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I would say that's the craziest thing that I've been offered, but I mean, I don't know. I'm like you said, like, I thought about it and I'm happy with what I chose and I don't regret it, and you know, yeah. And like what Gunfighter said just now, everybody has to understand how many offers women get a month. And
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah,
especially for good-looking women like you and Gunfighter and everybody else. I mean, it's...
Stop! You're making me blush.
I'm being serious. Like, when you're a decent-looking and good-looking and fabulous-looking woman, you're presented with a lot more stuff than what your normal person gets.
Yeah.
And you gotta choose the route you want to take and how you want to use it. If you want to use it for a financial gain, or if you just want to ignore that completely and anything else. I mean, you get presented with more opportunities with that. I mean, it is what it is. You're born with it or you're not. And it's how you go about it. And even if you go that route, how do you go about it when you go that route? Are you still being yourself when you go that route? Are you being genuine and everything like that? Everything comes down to, are you genuinely being yourself?
Definitely. And something when I started streaming, my dad was very on this, like, me becoming very like sexualized and almost like selling my body. First, I don't know why, like, he just got that like perspective on what streaming was, and I don't know, something about that just like, yeah, I'll sexualize things like welcome to the cum zone, and I'll be honest with my experiences of what I've been through life. Like, yeah, like, did I suck some balls? Fuck yeah, I did suck some balls. Like, I'll be honest.
Hell yeah, that shit was fun.
But that's why. But it's like, but I'm also not trying to be like, hey guys, here are my tits. Here's the camera looking straight down on, you know, like. But no, and honestly, Talon says, like, thank God I'm ugly as fuck, but I'm gonna be honest, Talon, something about life that I'm realizing is that not everything is perfect. Not everything is like the grass is greener. You could be the most beautiful woman in the world, and there's always gonna be pros and cons to that. And yeah, maybe she has better advantages, but like I just said, whoever you are, whatever you are, there's always going to be pros and cons, and it's always about what opportunities that are given to you. So, and
100%.
And what opportunities you create for yourself as a person. So, I mean, you just got to take what you got and you just got to go with it, kind of type thing. But yeah, I don't know. Does that make sense?
And also,
I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. And the other thing is you might say, for instance, you might be the most beautiful person in the eyes of baby daddy number one. Just use that example. I'm not using names. But you're the most beautiful person at baby daddy number one. But say person C over here, it's not their type of person. It's all about
That's it, bitches.
everybody's
Gotta lead a white-
types of people and everything like that.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different opinion and different perspective.
Yeah. Also, we owe 2 sips. Rare. No, but what Rare was saying is, to be honest, something that I felt in past relationships is something that I hate, and this isn't being conceited. This is just me being like, from my perspective, is that I've been in relationships where I felt like they've only been with me because of what I look like. I've never been referred to somebody because of like my brains, of how smart I am, or my personality. I've been told because, oh, you look so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful. But it's like, I don't want to just be beautiful, bro. I want to be more than that. Tell me I'm fucking smart. Tell me that you love my personality. Tell me that you think I'm funny. You know, so sometimes when people think beauty or even handsome is like, sometimes just because you have that, just like if you say like you're just beautiful or handsome, it's almost to me like that's all you have. It's almost
See, to me, the way I've always looked at it is people look at a relationship or individual in fractions, right? Everybody usually looks in somebody in thirds. You have 1/3 looks, 1/3 personality, 1/3 attitude. The way I started looking at people is I look at in fourths. Instead of thirds, I look at it fourth. 2/4 is attitude, 1/4 is personality, 1/4 is looks. Obviously, I have to be attracted to you.
yes.
I have to be able to get along with your personality. But also, a lot of it is your attitude. Like, if you bring a good energy and good attitude, most of the time, we're all going to have our off days and everything like that. But the majority of the time, you're bringing a good attitude and good vibe and stuff like that. We're going to get along a lot better and be able to communicate and everything like I was talking about before. So you got to look at it in fourths instead of thirds.
Yes, definitely, yes, Rare.
And not in one, like you was talking about. Everybody's looking, oh, you're just beautiful. That's all I'm looking at you for.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to separate and look at each part of an individual.
Yes, definitely. Because
And
you
each
could
part
be
carries different weight. And you gotta see where those people's priorities in those weights vary.
Yeah, because you could be with the most beautiful person in the world, but they might not have a personality. They might not bring, you know, like they just might not bring certain things that suit you, and it can be rough. It can be rough.
Just like, I don't know why this came to mind, but that guy that was in prison and his mugshot went viral, he's the most beautiful dude in the world.
Yeah.
Like, he looks good, but the dude's a piece of shit that's in jail for a reason.
Yeah.
He's not a good dude. He doesn't have a good vibe. He may look good, but the dude's a piece of shit. Like,
Definitely.
there's more than just looks.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. And Rare, I'm supposed to tell you from Vixen, and this comes from the bottom of her heart. She wants me to tell you that you suck, but she loves you.
I'm not shocked. I expected that. Like, that warms my heart to know that she tells me I suck.
Yeah.
That's her love towards me.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Spite. Fuck you. Hot dog girl.
Stop! Stop!
If y'all ever want to see, just go to Spiteful Vixen's page and she has a clip with DC code and a hot dog. And you know why she got the name Hot Dog Girl.
Stop! Stop! I'm gonna kick my shit. I can't do it.
Hold on.
I can't do
I got y'all. Where's it
it. No.
We have an emote just for her on my channel. There you go.
Stop. I'm Vixen, I love you. You know what? I don't know. You said I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Oh man.
Alright. No, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the to the next segment. Are you ready?
Yep.
So this is the hypothetical scenario that I really enjoy, and for you that I created was about racing. Are you ready? I am. So let's say that you and 4 other people are in a race. Who would the 4 other people that you would race against? Like, who would you pick? It could be celebrities, it could be people you know, it could be anybody dead or alive, whoever you want.
Ooh, first off would be Dale Earnhardt, another famous race car driver.
Dylan Hart? Well, hold on.
Ooh. Who would I want to race against? Oh man, I would probably want to go up against the best of all time. So I would say Dale Earnhardt, Tony Stewart, Kyle Larson, and Max Verstappen, just because of how dominant he's been in F1 recently.
Alright, hold on, give me 1 second. So Max, okay. Alright, are you ready to start this race? This race?
Oh Lord, I'm probably gonna lose so badly.
Alright, so we're on the first lap. This person tries to do a crazy drift, but ends up doing a multiple. They end up doing like a multiple like barrel rolls, and they lose their head in the middle of it. Who is it? A,
God
B,
damn.
C, D, or E?
As in the drivers I picked?
Yeah,
Or
so
I
it's
have to pick a letter?
it's yeah, you have to pick a letter. This is randomized. You have to pick a letter. So who is it? Who did a barrel roll and who lost their head? Is it A, B, C,
B.
D, or E? Stop. That's you, Rare.
Man, I killed myself.
How did you kill yourself?
Leave it to me.
How did you
I need-
kill yourself, bro? Now I have
With all
to
them greats out there, I would be the one to kill myself in that race.
hold on. Now I have to fix this.
Reset because I fucked it up.
No, stop. Okay. So now, so Rare died. Everybody. We're on the second
Don't
lap.
see me, I'm a ghost.
We're on the second lap. This person tries to cut in front, but ends up making a side collision and flips upside down, leaving them with no arms. Is it A, B, C, or D?
D.
You killed Max.
Oh man. Oh, I thought he didn't have no arms. Is he dead or does he not have arms?
No, he died and he has no arms. So I hope you're happy. I
I got him from the depths of hell. I drug him down with me.
Yeah. Okay, fine. No, he's alive. He just has no arms. Okay. Alright, third lap. This person gets rear-ended and their car gets blown up. Is it A, B, C, or D?
A.
You killed Kyle.
Damn it. We couldn't become great.
Yeah, why
What
are
a
you?
shame.
Oh shit! Wait, what did I do? Hold on. I did something. Okay, hold on. All right. Now we are down to the 2 last drivers, and this is up to you. Who will be the one to finish the race in first place? Is it A or is it B?
You know what I think I'm gonna do?
You better choose wisely. You better choose wisely.
I don't think I'm gonna choose. I think I'm gonna let chat choose. I think chat.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Chat, A or B?
And while you getting that answer, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
You use the restroom. You use the restroom. Actually, chat, give me a second. I can actually make this a poll. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I can make this a poll. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, your horses. All right. Hold on, chat. I'm making this a poll. Alright, I just made it a poll, guys. So I'm waiting. I already get it. Salty, welcome in. How are you? How are you doing today? Happy Saturday for you. Happy Saturday. Alright, Rare. I have the poll up now. So I'm asking everybody, is it A, B, or B? That's actually, you know what? I've never had anyone do that, so that's funny.
I like to be the first.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Like Cardi B said, oh, just kidding. Are you feeling it as much as me? I need to know.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it pretty good. I'm about to open up number 9, I think.
I'm feeling it.
Last week.
Alright guys, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then we're gonna see. So far everybody's picking A.
There's number 8, I think. Either 8 or 9, one of the two.
Jeez Louise, sir.
And that's one thing about us Mississippi folk. We might have Mississippi education, we know how to drink fucking beer. And I'm a lightweight compared to normal Mississippi people.
I need to visit. You know, I've never been to Mississippi. I need to visit Mississippi. I'm very curious.
Do not go to Jackson, Mississippi. Avoid that place at all costs.
Why? Tell me. I'm actually writing it down.
Like the crime rate, murder rate, everything is just out of the roof. It's one of the highest places in the U.S. right now.
Alright, I'm gonna avoid it. Hold up. I'm gonna take a bathroom break, guys. And when I come back, I'm gonna announce who the winner is. I'll be right back. BRB. Oh, take a sip. You gotta take a sip.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm back. I think.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, alright, chat. Okay, so chat chose A. Are you ready to see who it is?
Yep.
It's Dylan. So that means
Dylan.
Tony wins. Yeah, so that means Tony wins.
Who the hell is Dylan?
You said Dylan as a race car driver. Did he
I said
not?
Dylan? No.
Yeah.
I said Richard Petty.
You said Richard.
I said Dylan Hart, Max
Yeah,
Verstappen,
Dylan
Jimmy
Hart.
Johnson, and Kyle Larson.
Yeah, you said Dylan Hart.
Who the fuck is Dylan Hart?
You just said Dylan Hart.
Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, Earnhardt. Okay, that guy
Earnhardt.
lost. Tony won. That guy died. The Tony man won.
Tony Stewart.
Stop. Tony Stewart won. You made. God damn it, Rare. God.
Hey, in your defense, ever
Look
since
at me.
Dylan Hart died, the car owner, Richard Childress, the guy that owned Dylan Hart's car, right? They were really
Yeah.
good friends. His grandson is now driving the 3 car that Dylan Hart drive, and his name is Austin Dillon. So I
Well.
will give you a break.
You better, first of all, you better give me a break because second of all, I just got here. Third of all, I just learned about racing. Oh, no, hold up. Give me your best accent. Give me your best accent right now.
Oh, what kind of accent are we talking?
Any accent. I'll give you my best accent. I'm drunk, Talon, mind your business. Don't ask me questions. Mind your business.
Stop.
Stop. No, I have a good accent. Just wait. I have a good accent. Right? Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I have a good accent.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. This is for you, Rare. How you doing, Dollface? How you doing? How's that? It's a Jersey accent. I'm a New Yorker. What
You know what
looking
that
at?
reminded me of? It
What?
reminded me of Margaret Robbie from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh my gosh, thank you. That is a compliment. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, I have a confession. To make to you guys. Are you ready? Rare, I don't know if you're ready for this. I have something
Probably not.
I
but I'm
have a
here for it.
confession. So come to find out, my mom is half Philippine and half a Salvadorian. So I have some Asian in
Really?
me. Yeah. And my dad is a white guy. So there's half white person in me and then half, well, not half, but
It's a mix
25%.
of everything.
Yeah, I'm a mix. I'm a mutt.
A true
No.
melting pot.
But no, hold up. I want to know your accent. What's your accent? Give it to me. Give it to me good.
I don't really have an accent. I just have my normal voice. Everybody says I have an accent, but like my wife makes fun of the way I say "ooh."
Ooh, give me a Mrs. No, come on. Give me an accent that you can do.
I really can't do any accents. That's not something I sit around and try and do.
Stop, Midnight. Midnight, you made me grab my left boob. Stop.
Left boob? Why your left boob? What's wrong with the right one?
First of all, I'm not gonna get into that. Give me an accent. Come on.
Wait. We are
No.
getting into this. This is a question not just I
First
need to
of all-
know. Everybody in chat needs to know.
What is the
Why the left
question?
boob?
First of all, because I'm right-handed, and that's just where the right hand goes is the left boob, and then the left hand goes to the right boob. It's logic. It's
You
logic.
crisscross. You don't this. You crisscross.
No, we criss. No, first of all, don't move me off the subject. I want to know. Give me an accent. Give me an accent you can do. Give me a New Yorker. Give me a country accent. I don't know. Give me a gangster accent. Give me an accent.
I don't know any accent. Everybody says I have an accent, but I don't think I have one.
You can't like imitate one?
No, that's not something I sit around and try and do.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do it with like the New York accent. I move my hands around. I was in the store today moving my hands.
I can tell by the way you imitated Margaret Robbie a minute ago.
Can you do an Australian accent?
I like to fuck kangaroos.
I don't even know what they say. What do they say?
I don't know. So like, I don't know. Like,
I know Canadians say A after everything. You need a cigarette, eh? Is that a Canadian accent?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, try one. Try a British accent. Try a British accent.
British accent?
How you
Bloody
doing?
hell.
Bloody hell. The knife, the
Bloody
wife
hell.
is carried out by the knife. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Can't either.
Do a country. Give me like a southern, like a thick southern country accent.
See, here's the thing. If you really want me, because I have a really thick country accent, but the way to unlock it is to really piss me off. If I get really pissed off and I start talking really fast, it comes out, and you won't be able to understand a word I say, because it's like a mix between country and Cajun. But like, if I try and do it, I can't do it.
Well, so you can't give me any imitation of an accent, anything.
I tell you what, if chat can come up with a saying in a specific country, like a well-known country, I will try and imitate it.
Okay,
I'm
chat.
gonna listen to a recording first and then try and imitate it. Is that fair enough?
Fair. That's fair. Chat, you got a challenge. This is from Gunfighter. Do you have a tattoo of a dick on your arm?
No. What I have is, like I said, I'm a nerd of TV shows and stuff. This is the
I
Market
like
King
nerds.
from Supernatural. Then on this
Okay.
arm, I have Deadpool, of course, because he's the fucking man. I also have
took
other
that dick.
tattoos. I only have 2 other ones if y'all want to see them, but I don't know about TOS and shit. And how concerned you are about that.
Now, where do you have them at? I want to know. You can say where
On
you
my
have
chest.
them at.
It's not on my dick or anything like that, but it's on my
Show me your
but I mean,
chest.
with nipples and everything.
Show me your chest. I want to see your chest. Show it to me.
Should
Give
I
it
lift
to me.
up or should I pull down?
No, lift up. You gotta lift up. Give it to me.
God, I gotta show my beer gut? What the fuck?
Give it to me. Suck it in and give it to me.
I got
Ooh,
this
okay.
is the in a possession from Supernatural as well. And then this is my cousin's initials that passed away
Oh
from
shit,
cancer.
I'm
when
sorry.
He was 16, I was 14. But it
Holy
was one of those
shit.
situations like, you seen him, you seen me, you seen me, you seen him. Like, we was always together.
Okay. Alright.
Like, this sleeve, or my arm over here, I could plan on doing a whole sleeve and tying Deadpool in, like shooting somebody down here, and like having a whole sleeve tied into everything.
So, I say this out of respect to you and your wife. I don't want it to be disrespectful, but the fact that you're getting a sleeve is sexy. Does that make sense?
I think it's sexy too, so
Yeah. I said.
don't think it's disrespectful or anything.
I say, no, it's because I'm gonna be honest. I have to be careful, and I can't
100%.
judge. I can't judge because I've been with men that I feel like women have been coming on to, and I'm just like, watch it, bitch. Put your head to the left. Put your head to the right. You better watch it, bitch. You better watch where you're
You
going.
ain't sharing, huh?
No,
Share.
I'll be honest. I'm not about sharing. I'm not about sharing. Oh, I'm into no.
What is
I'm in. Ooh, I'm into tats, Gunfighter. But the question is for Rare. Rare, are you into women that have tats? Take a sip. bitches.
Yes. Who the fuck isn't?
Oh, we owe a sip.
1 second. Okay. Sorry, that was an emergency text from my wife. Sorry about that.
You're
But
sure. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, she might have to go to labor and delivery, but
Oh
time
shit.
for another time. Anyways, the whole hip tattoo, like from the ribs down the hip and then down the thigh. Oh, that's my weakness. Fucking weakness.
You just bust in the moment.
Like even thinking about it, I bust. I might have to go change my fucking underwear now.
Stop. Okay, I have to ask, does your wife have one of those tattoos?
She doesn't have a single tattoo, actually.
That's crazy. You know what's crazy is I don't have a single tattoo.
Why the fuck not?
I don't know. Since I was like 19, I've always wanted a tattoo. I'm serious. I've always wanted a tattoo. I've never got one because I think it's because people scare me with the, oh, it's there forever. When you get old, it becomes ugly. You know what I mean? And I also
That's
had
not
a
true.
boyfriend.
You can always get it touched up.
I just had a boyfriend too. He used to always tell me what did he tell me? He was like, I love that you don't have tattoos on you. Like, I love that, that you're basically like a clean slate.
Hey, you know what I think about that? Like in all honesty?
Yeah,
Fuck that, dude. You do what you want to do and what you feel like you want to do with your body.
Thank you.
If you find somebody that's like that, fuck them. You want to find somebody that is into what you want to do. They may not like what you do, but they like that you enjoy that about yourself.
Yeah.
Like they're into the fact that you like it.
Yeah. No, and that's something with Twitch that I'm learning about, is that just being me, like truly being me and not being like that people pleaser type thing. Like it's my life. I might as well live it the fuck that I want to.
You only get one of them. You don't get.
Yeah. Definitely. But Rare, I don't know if you're ready for this, but I'm super excited.
Oh Lord.
This is this is our next thing to talk about. It's called the big debate. Are you ready?
Oh, sure.
I don't know if you're ready for this. So
Probably not, but hit me with it.
all right, this is called the big debate. Here it is. Soccer is better than football.
Your love's what I need.
Look at this.
Your love is
Stop. Go off,
What are you
chat.
reading off of?
That's the
law.
that's the tape, or that's the debate brought. That's the tape. That's the debate brought to your table.
All right.
Go for it. Tell me off.
Question off
Tell-
with another question for you.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
How the fuck is this a debate?
First of all, I'm just a girl. Second of all, I'm just a drunk girl. Third of all, this is a debate that I gotta come up with. I want to hear your argument. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't care for both. I don't care for soccer and I don't care for football. But this is a debate, and I want to know. I want to know your point of view because I know you love football. So what is it? Why is football better than soccer versus why is soccer better than football?
You can't. It comes back to situational, right? From what I take that quote from Pat McAfee. I don't want to take credit for that quote. But for me, it's not debatable. I grew up around football. I understand football a lot better than I do soccer.
Yeah.
To me, football is more physical. It is more technical. There's a lot more going on, a lot more that can go right or wrong. There's a lot more pivotal points in a game. All right, let me phrase it this way. There's more pivotal points in one play than there is in soccer. Soccer is a great sport. I'm not dissing soccer in any shape or form. I personally like football better because of those points. Is there's more pivotal points in per play than there is soccer. There's more action in football. There's more aspects of the game in football than soccer. I say that with my limited knowledge of soccer. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know a whole lot about soccer.
Okay.
I never cared to learn in depth about soccer. I'll pay attention during the FIFA World Cup and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that soccer is just not super appealing to me to watch on a game-to-game basis, like an in-season game. I'll watch the big games, the FIFA World Cup and stuff, but a regular season game or a regular season match, soccer is just not appealing to me.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just...
Before I ask Miss Gunfighter's question, I'm very curious about this. Is why is soccer boring versus football? Just because I've seen a little bit of both games. I've watched a little bit of both, and it's, to be honest, it's almost the same. And that maybe that's ignorant. That's probably ignorant speaking, but to me it's almost the same, just because one, soccer, it's somebody going after somebody versus feet, and then the other one is somebody going after somebody, but it's like in their hands. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense, yes.
So
I would say compared to football, soccer is more boring. I'm not saying soccer is boring in general. I want to make that clear.
But in your opinion,
more compared to football, because even though football has breaks in between plays and everything, in soccer everything kind of spread out. Like there's a flow to soccer. Like it's kind of setting up a play and everything. It takes a while to set up. Say it takes a minute or 2 minutes to set up a play in soccer to even get it to half field, compared to football, which takes, say your average play, I don't know the correct stats for it, but say your average play is 5 to 6 seconds long. You have so much going on between the offensive and defensive line battle, your receiver and cornerback battle, and your linebackers and quarterback and running back battle going on. Like, even just from a casual fan perspective, there's so much going on at one time, it's hard to dissect, right? You just see the big play. Oh, this receiver caught the ball for 10, 15 yards. When you really look at, say if you take the receivers and quarterback out of the game, right? You can look at, in one specific play, you can look at the offensive line. There, you have 5 offensive linemen, right? And you can have 4 or 5 or 6 or however many defensive linemen or linebackers blitzing to get to the quarterback. To watch those 5 offensive linemen communicate and articulate and block those men physically from trying to get to the quarterback or running back, that in itself is more entertaining than soccer to me.
Okay.
But you also, outside of those 5 offensive linemen and those linebacker and defensive linemen, you have your receivers and your running back trying to beat these very athletic cornerbacks and safeties on one-on-one or 2 versus 1 matchups. And then you have the quarterback sitting back there trying to dissect what's going on in front of them with the offensive line and defensive line and who's getting free and who's coming after him. And not only is he doing that, but he's looking out ahead of them and trying to see who's winning the receiver matchup or the running back or the tight end matchup. So to me, that is more interesting than watching a play develop over 2 minutes in soccer, because like everything I just explained to you in football, that happens in 5 to 6 seconds per play. And you get, and there's, say, on average, a decent offense will average 90 plays. That's a little high. 80 plays per game on offensive side of the ball. That's just one team. You get the opposite opposing team is getting the same amount of plays. So you're looking at it from that perspective, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I can see that. Something that Persistent has said though was that as an American it has to be football. But I've met people that were born in America that said it was football. You know what I mean? But this is a question from Gunfighter. What do you think about people saying football is too violent and should be banned?
Banned is too far, I believe. Now, there is certain plays in football that should be banned. Me and Gunfighter had this discussion a couple days ago or before Christmas, and I'll explain to y'all. There was a play where somebody came in, the receiver was totally stretched out, defenseless, and the dude came in and just full on hit him in the head. Like, he could have hit him in the chest, the back, the body, the legs, whatever. But he decided to hit him full on in the head and fuck him up. That should be banned. Absolutely. Excuse me. You should not be trying to fuck somebody up in a way that it hurts them physically and not be able to play the game anymore or hinder them. But you should be able to play the game in a very physical manner to where you're colliding and putting hands on people and having big collisions in every game. In every play. But when you're in a profession of the NFL or a college level, you should have the knowledge from coaching and experience to know what you can and can't do. And at that level, you should be penalized or kicked out of the game completely if you keep repeatedly having these incursions.
Well, so this is from chat.
The game of football in general should be banned. I think individuals that keep repeating these offenses should be banned.
So this is from chat. It says no, all of the plays because it's just too violent and it teaches kids violence. What do you say to that?
I don't think it teaches kids violence. I don't think it's like teaching them, hey, you should go rob the store, you should fight out in the street or anything like that. I think it can be in a lower level, like your high school or middle school or even pee-wee in some cases and areas, that it can be an outlet to take your energy and frustrations out in a positive way. You can focus that energy into something productive and it's acceptable instead of going out and fighting somebody or whatever you end up doing. You can use it to, hey, I'm an offensive lineman, or let's say I'm a defensive lineman, I want to get that quarterback, I'm gonna do whatever I can legally through this offensive lineman to get to him. I'm gonna throw my hands, I'm gonna hit him as hard as I can, I'm gonna use all my energy and frustration and just explode through this guy to get to the quarterback. I think it can be more of an outlet than it can be influence of violence for children or individuals.
So this is from chat. There are calls for football to be banned because it causes teens to join gangs. ... is what they heard.
Joining gangs? No, I don't.
I think
if anything, it's the opposite, because it gives them, because I don't know, I've never been around the area or anything like that. This is just from what I've heard and seen and everything else. When most people join gangs, they're looking for, they're from a very bad background, they're from a bad family, they don't have anybody, they're looking for somebody to connect to, like how I was with, I want to connect with people on Twitch, right? I found Twitch as an outlet to connect to people. These people, the only options they have or only thing that's presented to them in their direct line of sight is a gang, right? Well, sometimes these football teams or baseball teams or any other sports teams, that's their outlet to feel included and feel like family.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
I don't think that it's causing teams to join gangs. I think it's causing people to join teams and become better people instead of joining gangs. Now, not to say that there's not outliers and there's bad teams that have a lot of bad influences and stuff like that get you to join gangs and stuff like that. I'm not saying that that's not around or that's not possible, but as a majority and as a more of a common factor, it's the other way around.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. No, and those were good answers. And first of all, Gunfighter, I'm done with you. I'm done with
No, those are they're very good points and very good questions, I think.
They are. No, I think they are.
But
Definitely.
I need to do this, but I need another pee break with my
So do I.
issue.
So do I. It's okay. So do I.
do your
BRB. BRB.
Be right back.
Okay, I'm back. So guys, just so you know, just so everyone knows, we are coming close to the end of the stream. And if you guys have any more questions for Rare or for me, just let me know now. Shit, my throat. Because we're coming to an end, Rare, what's one question you wish I would have asked and how would you have answered it?
Oh. One question. Oh, I have no idea. I did not know what to expect coming into this. Granted, why I couldn't expect you. Hey, what kind of questions are you asking so I can get an idea of my answers to everything? One question I wish you would have asked.
Yeah. I usually get most people on this question.
I'm trying to be different. I'm trying to have it like right there then.
Chapo. That's right, Chapo's here.
Okay, I got one for you. It's probably, I'm hoping it's the quickest response you've had to this question.
Okay.
What has, this wording is gonna sound really weird. And I
Okay.
don't mean it in a way that it would sound.
Okay,
What?
go for it.
Has attracted me as a streamer or a viewer to your stream
Ooh.
and you as yourself in your community?
Okay.
Me.
No, that's a good question. Honestly.
Go
Keep
ahead.
going. No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I know what my answer is. I want to see what you think my answer is going to be.
So honestly, something that attracts me to you as a person, and I don't know how you're gonna take this, and I don't know how chat's gonna take this, but like I said before and during the stream, is that you're just very honest and you're not afraid to be who you are, and you're not afraid to give your answers. Something that I've noticed about you in your streams is even though something that you're ignorant to, you'll admit that you're ignorant. You'll admit like, hey, I don't know. This is what I know. But I mean, if you're gonna tell me this is what this is, then by all means, tell me. You're very open-minded. You're very open to other people's opinions, and I think that's rare. I'm serious, and that's what I find so interesting about your name, is that it goes with that, is because it is so rare. Like, I can't go into somebody's stream and be like, hey, I think this is this and this, because they'll ban me.
Right.
You're somebody that I can go into your stream and openly say my opinion and be comfortable with it and be like, hey, I feel about this, but you're willing to argue about it. And something that you said earlier that I really loved is, hey, you say what you say, and maybe I'll change my mind and maybe I won't, but that's okay because this is what I think. And so that is something that I appreciate about you, Rare, as a person. I really do. I would say that.
I really appreciate that.
Of course.
That's what I try to be as a person and everything. So I really appreciate that y'all are able to see that and appreciate that.
Oh yeah, and you're funny, and you make fun of me.
I don't know about that.
No, you are, and you make fun of me, and I'm just like, this son of a bitch. Like,
Okay, my thing's always been, if I'm not fucking with you, I don't like you. So if I'm not fucking with you, chances are I don't like you, or I don't know you. If I don't know you, I want to get to know you a little bit, obviously. But
yeah, definitely.
But
yeah.
With your community and you and everything, like when I joined, I'll never forget. We was playing Strange Brigade or whatever, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna raid somebody randomly. Went on the browse page, seen you on there, but like, fuck it, we're gonna raid Jenna. Raid Jenna. The first thing I hear is we follow. Welcome to the cum zone. I was like, did I just fucking hear that right? And then somebody else followed. I heard it again. I was like, it's my fucking shit. Like somebody that don't care is willing to do what they're about and embrace it. I was like, that's my fucking people right there. And then when I got to know y'all and everything and hang out with y'all was just genuine. And that's the kind of people and friends that I'm looking for, is just people that's genuine.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, thank you, Rare, for coming on here. I'm so happy that, honestly, I'm so happy that you were my, like, the first interview of the year, because I've just had such a good time. And the fact that you've said throughout this interview about being yourself, there's something about it, because honestly, like, I've enjoyed myself on this interview. It's been a good time, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
for being here. Of course.
It's definitely an honor. Out of everybody you could have picked that you've had on before, all the great streamers you've had, it is truly an honor to be invited. And luckily, which many of y'all don't know, I almost was not able to make it because of my work and everything. Truck broke down and all kind of shit. But luckily, I was able to make it and honor my commitment to y'all and to Jenna and everything. But it's truly an honor to be able to do this with you and your community. Everybody's been great. I've really enjoyed everybody. Haven't had any issues with anybody. It's just all around been a great experience.
Thank you. But Rare, we are coming to an ending of this interview. And before you go, please let the viewers know where they can find you and your content and what you're working on now.
You can find me everywhere on YouTube, which I'm trying to post more on there and be more active on there. Everywhere as RareParzival. The only exception is TikTok. It is RareParzival _ on TikTok. Right now, we're working on bettering the stream and adding more walk-ons, which is basically music intros and everything. So if you become a part of the community and around, you don't have to be a subscriber or anything like that. I'm not looking for monetary gain. I'm looking for friends and everything. If you come and you're a regular viewer and everything and you want to walk on or intro, just DM me on Discord. Sound bite or a music video or whatever will make you a walk on in time when I'm able to get to it. Other than that, we just like to have a good time and hang out while I'm driving or hanging out at the camper or doing whatever. So y'all know where to find me.
Awesome. Rare, thank you so much for the interview tonight. I've had so much fun. I hope you have a good weekend. I'm drunk. I appreciate you. Seriously, a W. Please put in a W in the chat for Rare, and I'll take a sip.
Hey, you better do better than a sip. You better do a shot.
No, you need to take a shot. Don't even come at me about
I
shots.
would
I'm taking my shot.
I would if I had liquor. Hey, I'll do what I said earlier. I will drink as long as you take a shot.
No, you take it. No, you finish what you have.
This is literally like a full beer.
Then finish it. You have to finish it on stream. Yeah, chug. You gotta chug. That's just the rule.
You don't want to see me throw up on stream? I thought that was your thing.
I've never thrown up, but if you would like to throw up, I got you. Just.
No, I ain't trying to do that, but I'll chug as long as you're drinking.
I'll take a sip. I'll take my last sip. This is actually my last sip. It's good.
See you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for dealing with my dumbass self.
Thank you, Rare. Everybody put in a W chat for Rare. Thank you. Bye, Rare. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
See y'all later.
Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Bye, Rare.
See ya.
Alright guys, we are coming to an ending to the stream. I appreciate you all being here. Salty, we got Grumps, we got Talon, we got Persistent, we got Gunfighter, the babe of the babes, Clam Slamma, Benny, we got Nips. I appreciate you all, and if I miss anybody, I apologize, but thank you guys for all being here, and don't be afraid to follow Rare. Rare is legit, and Rare is one of the most unique people that I've met. I have all his links up top, from his Twitch to his Facebook to his Twitter to his TikTok. They're up there pinned now, so don't be afraid to follow him. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be heading out. Please have a good weekend. I appreciate you all being here, and I can't wait to see you guys Monday night, 8 p.m. CST. And hey, if you like YouTube, don't be afraid to follow me, because I'm gonna tell you something. On YouTube, I have some interviews with the greatest, I'm not even lying, the greatest people that have been on Twitch. And maybe I'm being biased, but that's who I have, and they give out great advice. And rewatch the beginning of this interview, because Rare also gives great advice about streaming in general. Maybe streaming on Twitch, on YouTube, on Kick, on TikTok. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid to check me out. Rare, thank you so much for the biz. Rare, stop. Don't even start with me, bro. You're just drunk. You go lay down to hang out with Zeus, because I'm about to hang out with Chapo. But anyways, guys, have a good weekend, and I will see you Monday, 8 p.m. CST. Good night, guys. Bye. What? What? I thought horses' dicks were like huge.
I was 18 inches, not huge.
Oh, that's big? I didn't know. I thought horses' dicks were like huge.
I was 18 inches.
Oh, that's big? I didn't know. Bye.